Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wardog TV. We want to thank you for joining us for tonight's live broadcast of Lady Wardog and Wardog Varsity Basketball as they take on the Claremore-Sequoyah Eagles in a non-conference action tonight. I'm Coach Jim Paxson, along with Miami Public Schools Director of Athletics Chad Davis. We're excited to be with you this evening to bring you tonight's basketball action live from the Miami Activity Center in Miami, Oklahoma. The Booster Club would like to thank tonight's sponsors of tonight's game, Osborne Drugs. The entire Osborne family has been longtime supporters of Wardog Athletics. We're ready for basketball tonight as the Wardogs host the Eagles of Claremore-Sequoyah. Start off tonight with the ladies' game first. Claremore-Sequoyah comes in with a record of 4-17. Lady Wardogs defeated Claremore earlier this year in their first meeting, 47-23. Starting tonight for the Claremore-Sequoyah Eagles, at a guard, number 12, Kylie Bronson. At another guard, number 14, Haley Proctor. As senior, number 20, Greta Rupert. As sophomore, number 30, Maddie Cruis. And as senior, number 40, Haley McClure. That's a starting lineup for your Claremore-Sequoyah Eagles. Miami Lady Wardogs, coached by Sam Fairchild, assisted by Jeremy Hurd and Cindy LaFay. Miami comes in looking for another win on the season tonight. Starting tonight for the Lady Wardogs, the point guard, a freshman, number 1, Hayden Pilkington. At a guard, a junior, number 2, Hayden Davis. At the other guard, a junior, number 3, Carly Cook. At one of the forwards positions, a sophomore, number 4, Alexis Walker. And the other forward, a freshman, number 10, Logan Cheney. So there's your starting lineups for both games tonight. Wardogs won an earlier meeting over the Eagles, 47-23, hoping to make a sweep of the season series here tonight. So we're excited to be live on Wardog TV, which is now the official home of all live Miami Wardog sports, performances, and special event broadcast. Our goal is to create an environment for students to gain real-world experience in production and content creation. As a result, we will provide high-quality broadcast and video content to Wardogs around the world. And we are underway here tonight at the MAC. The Lady Eagles and the Lady Wardogs. Eagles control the early tip. Wardogs come out in their 2-3 zone. And Eagles are going to turn it over on their first possession tonight. Coach Davis, glad to have you with us tonight. Wardogs looking to sweep the series against the Eagles. The Wardogs won earlier this year over the Eagles.
Good to be back. Had to slide over a chair and do some PA announcing last time, so good to be back live on Wardog TV.
That's right. Wardog, Charlie Cook takes up a shot, can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Eagles.
Yeah, the last time the Lady Wardogs played Claremore-Sequoyah Lady Eagles, as a three-point shot goes in there, was right after Christmas break in January at Claremore. Probably played their best game of the year. Coach Pax, I was there, and really, really played well. So this is a team that I think they probably come a little bit of confidence in. Hopefully get it done tonight.
Yeah, Bronson hits an early three for the Eagles. They take the early lead. Shot put up by Pilkington, rebounded by the Eagles. Wardogs in their 2-3 defense. Throwing inside of the post. Three from the corner, put up, rebounded by Hayden Davis.
And I think that's Kylie Bronson.
Kylie, all right.
Yeah, number 12. Yes, getting confirmation from the PA. Mr. Duhon right next to us.
Wardogs patient on offense. We're going to have a foul. It's going to be the first foul of the evening. Foul on number 40. That is Haley McClure, her first, team first. Wardogs will inbounds on the near sideline.
Good move.
Inside to Davis. She spins up shot. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Eagles.
Good length down low for the Eagles.
A couple girls to get some height.
Yeah, I mean, number 30 here with the balls, 20, 14, all three. Just long basketball players.
Eagles penetrate in, get to the rim, can't get it. A couple of shots inside. Finally rebounded by Walker.
Good job there by Alexis to get good position there.
Pilkington brings the ball down for the Lady War Dogs. Claremore in a 2-3 zone.
Good skip pass there.
In the high post to Walker. She puts one up, can't get it to fall. Going to be rebounded. That is Proctor on the rebound for the Eagles. Just underway here, early in the first quarter. Claremore up 3-0.
Good steal there by Cheney. Good poke. See if we can go finish here.
Pilkington out to Carly Cook. She can't hit the layup.
Good
Pilkington
hustle.
keeps it alive.
It's going to be off Claremore-Sequoyah, I think. Yep.
And it is going to be Wardog Basketball, we believe, here. Checking in is sophomore Riley Edmondson. She's going to spell Alexis Walker. Wardogs will inbounds in front of the Sequoyah bench. Wardogs still looking for the first points of the night. Into Cook.
Yeah, good job there by Hayden Davis being aggressive, attacking the basket.
Davis going to penetrate on the baseline. She's going to pick up a foul. She's going to go to line for 2. Number 30, Maddie Cruis picks up her first foul, team second. That'll send Hayden Davis to the line for 2.
So 6 p.m. start, obviously, tonight. All of our listeners on Wardog TV, hopefully you get used to this. We're kind of starting to move, I think, Coach, to this 6 p.m. varsity girls start. Probably next year you're going to see, if not all home games, the majority of them at that 6 p.m. time slot.
Just get you home a little bit earlier, especially on weeknights when kids have school the next morning and have to travel. Just don't need to be out as quite as late. And how we can take advantage of that, we sure can. Eagles come down and handle the press. That is Proctor putting up the jumper off the glass, and it's 5-0 Lady Eagles.
Well, and the other thing, too, Coach, is districts and regional games are now moving to those times. So that's 6, 7:30. So it just kind of a full state shift, it seems like.
Yes. I can remember football games used to start at 8 o'clock.
Oh, man.
Then they went to I was young, then they went to 7:30, and Kansas, Missouri started at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
most of their high school games.
Yeah.
We have a foul on the Lady War Dogs. That's 14. Riley Edmondson, her first, team first, and Claremore-Sequoyah will inbounds under their own basket. Freshman today, Green, going to check in. She's going to spell Edmondson. Claremore inbounds the basketball. Number 30 puts up a shot. Cook comes out with the rebound. Claremore-Sequoyah in their 2-2-3 zone.
Oh.
Lady War Dogs going to force a turnover. They throw it back court.
So this, unfortunately, is a similar start that the Lady War Dogs had last night in Veneta and was never able to overcome that slow start to even get back into the game. So we really need to kind of correct some stuff here and before this thing gets too much separated. That was the problem. You look up and we got down 14-15 really early in the first quarter, and our girls was just never able to chip away last night. So
almost halfway through the first quarter, War Dogs still looking for the first bucket of the night. First free throw put up by McClure is up, and it's good. Claremore now leads 6-0 over the War Dogs. Checking in, junior Faith Lemons, number 22. She's going to spell Cheney. Second free throw's up by McClure, and it's good as well as the Eagles jump out to a 7-0 lead here.
So already 8 Lady War Dogs have seen action. So Coach Fairchild and staff is obviously looking to try to get, again, not just mimic what we did last night, trying to find that first 5 that can get us into a rhythm, and obviously that right there doesn't help the cause.
Yeah, and skip past to Carly Cook, and she walks with it. Second turnover on the night for the Lady War Dogs. War Dogs in a 2-2-1 press. Sequoyah handles it pretty well. Got numbers.
Yeah, they've done a much better job early, Sequoyah. So our press gave them fits at Claremore in January. They've done a good job of it so far.
We have a foul right here on the Lady Eagles, number 14, Hayden Proctor. And she fouls in the infamous 94 feet away from the basket.
You love it, don't you? It drives you bananas.
Oh, goodness. And she just hustled for a ball right there.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
That was not a silly foul. It was just a hustle foul. Lemons puts the Lady War Dogs on the board with the 3 from the corner.
Well, we got a football score in the first quarter.
And we're going to have a foul out front on Carly Cook. That's an unneeded foul right there. Carly playing hard, out trying to pressure.
Sure.
But Just got to approach under control and pressure under control. Sequoyah inbounds the ball.
Oh, she traveled.
Yep.
And
And we're going to have a back court. Yep.
Yep.
And it's going to be the second turnover on the night for the Eagles. Both teams with 2 early turnovers here.
Got the Miami High School cheer team's bake sale going on today in the foyer of the
I
MAC.
noticed baked goods out there.
Yeah, trying to good fundraiser for them for their competition and also their camps in the summer. So they do a great job there, and the timing's good. Got some good Super Bowl dessert out there.
Yeah. Good penetration right there by Pilkington. Can't get the ball to drop.
Yeah, I think she traveled.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Danae Green with the rebound. However, she's going to call for the travel. Turn it back over to the Lady Eagles. 2:57 left in the first quarter in a slow scoring contest so far. Sequoyah leads here 7-3.
So Alexis Walker checks back in for the Lady War Dogs. And Annie Payne, number 3 for the Eagles.
Eagles handle the press. And they're handling pretty well. And now going to put out number 12, puts up a shot, and she's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line. She's already got 3 tonight. Foul is on number 1, Pilkington, her first, team 4th. That's going to send Bronson to the line for 2. First one's up, and it is good.
Lady Eagles have looked good from the line so far today.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've made all free throws so far early.
Have. Second one's up, and it's good as well. Lady Eagles up 9-3 here.
Does that give her 5?
That is 5, yes. 5 on the night already. Pilkington penetrates in.
Nice job there.
Kicks it out to Cook. Cook, good look right there from the corner.
Good look, good looking
shot. Can't get the draw, and we're going to have a tie up here inside.
Good job by Faith.
Yep, and jump ball, and it'll stay with the Lady War Dogs here.
Yeah, good penetration from Pilkington. I'm hearing Coach Hurd saying like to see her shoot the ball there. He probably thinks that's a little bit better shot than that 3, but that was a good look by Carly.
That was a good penetration. You don't mind that shot, and you don't mind the kick and the kick right there either. War Dogs with the ball on the baseline.
Tough pass, tough angle.
Yep. War Dogs turn it over yet again. Sequoyah pushes the ball up. In the high post to Bronson. Can't get it, and picked up by Carly Cook. She's going to kick it out to Pilkington.
Go right at her.
Pilkington's
Very good.
going to go in, and she's going to draw the foul. What I like right there is
loved it.
She didn't hesitate at all.
No.
She went in strong
and
didn't try to alter a shot, and that's when you're going to get the calls.
Yep. That was really nicely done by the freshman.
Foul on number 30. Maddie Cruz hits her second, team 4th, and that'll send Pilkington to the line for 2. Getting ready to check in for the Lady War Dogs is senior Lexi Smith. Carly Cook going to take a quick break. Pilkington misses both of them, but rebounded by Faith Lemons. She puts it up, and she's going to be fouled as well.
Faith with a couple of really nice hustle plays early in the game.
Coach, that's a 3 on Maddie Cruz. She's a sophomore forward for them, and she's picked up 3 here in the first quarter already. That's going to send Faith Lemons to the line for 2. First one's up, and it's in and out. Checking in is number 40. That is going to be Haley McClure. And we're going to have a timeout with 2:08 in the first quarter with the Eagles up 9-3 over the War Dogs.
So, we're obviously early, but 4 for 4 from the line for the Lady Eagles. 0 for 3 from the line.
0 for the 3.
For the Lady War Dogs with 1 more coming. So, difference in the ball game early.
Yes, it is.
But we don't want that to be a trend. Turnovers are even. There's a lot of fouls been called early already, Coach. So I mentioned the free throws because looking up, it's sure trending like we're going to be in some bonuses pretty quick and maybe for the majority of the second quarter.
Yeah.
So
pretty tight call game so far.
Yeah.
By the officials here tonight. Sequoyah does have one of their starters, sophomore Maddie Cruz, with 3 fouls on the bench already. She's going to be replaced by, who's our extra girl in there? Number 3, Annie Payne, a sophomore, comes in.
Well, and another one of those they lose a girl with length. They still got 2 out there that long athletes that are, tough to score on down there. So, there's a lane violation on the Lady Eagles.
And
we're going
to
to get another one here.
over. Yep.
It's almost when you just need one of those free throws to fall down and kind of it starts to feel a little better, doesn't it?
Get the basket open.
Yeah.
And the rest of them will start falling. And second free throws up, and it's good. First points on the night. No, Faith's 4th point. She hit a 3 from the corner.
Yeah.
That makes it 9-4. Sequoyah handling the press. That much problem. Shot goes up. It's going to be rebounded by Alexi Smith. Wilkington pushing hard. Penetrating in to Walker.
Yeah, nice entry pass.
Walker too low.
Good shot.
Wilkington from outside. She hits a 3. I know Wardog coaches like that. I know they've been encouraging her to shoot the ball a little bit more and to be a little bit more aggressive offensively.
Oh, she traveled.
And we should have a travel right there. It's another turnover by the Eagles. 3 apiece so far. Carly Cook and Cheney going to check back in for the Wardogs. Lemons and Pilkington going to check out. 1:34 left in the first quarter. Wardogs down 9-7. Inside to Davis.
Tough shot.
Yeah, kind of got off balance right there.
Almost got too deep down there.
Yeah, she did. She got the ball below the block. Now you want to stay a little bit high, catch yourself a little bit kind of pinned behind the backboard there. Freshman today, Green, getting ready to check back in for the Lady Wardogs. Three from the wing, and it's going to be rebounded by Cheney. Wardogs pushing hard.
Good job.
Cheney's going to penetrate in. Her shot's going to be blocked. But there's some of that length. Gotcha. A couple of girls from Claremore, long arms, long legs. We got about 3 of them on the court that long. Some length on them.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember. It sure seems like I don't remember seeing 3 that way at Claremore. I'm wondering if they had one out or something.
Maybe so. Carly Cook with the steal. Wardogs push hard, and Cook's going to launch a 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by
Alexis.
Walker. Puts it up. Can't come up with it. Lexi Smith gets it, and we're going to have a foul underneath.
Yep.
Good job right there attacking the offensive board by the Lady Wardogs. It's going to be the 6th team foul on the Sequoyah Eagles. That's going to be on number 14. That is on Proctor, her 2nd.
Sub. When you look at Lexi and you look at number 14, that's Haley Proctor. You wouldn't think Lexi'd come down with that rebound on that matchup, but she's a little scrapper now, and she was able to get in there and get it done. Good job there.
Davis and Edmondson checking out for the Lady Wardogs.
There's that length again.
And Wardogs turn it. I thought they turned it over. I'm not sure which way it's going to go. Actually, it is going to be Lady Eagles basketball.
Looks like we got a timeout here by Sequoyah.
Yeah. I thought the Lady Wardogs maybe had a chance to just go pick up that ball. It's kind of like they were looking at it just kind of bouncing along there, but nobody went and got it. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be Sequoyah Eagle basketball on the far side.
I mean, we had official right over there next to it, so it didn't you'd think they would have a good angle on it. So
it looked like one that I thought we could maybe pick up. But 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Wardogs were down 7-0, but they battle back into this one. Now down just 2.
Done a good job fighting back.
Couple of big threes, one by Pilkington, one by Lemons. I know for both of these teams, wins sometimes don't come easy. So this is one of those you look on your schedule, say this is one we need to come out, need to play well. And if we do, you feel like you have a really good chance of winning this ball game.
Yep. Myself, I was talking with longtime basketball guy Steve Cooper, which I know you know Coop real well over there, and he said the same thing. He said, well, both of our girls could use a win tonight. And I was like, I want to have good hospitality, but I don't want to be that kind to you. So, but yes, you're absolutely correct.
Sequoyah barely beats the 5-second call. Ball was slapped around by Cook, and Wardogs get it. And Sequoyah turns it over again.
Got to know the clock here. Got to know clock
2.
here.
And they do not know it. That's when you got to have some help from your bench. And, letting them know how much time there is.
Yeah.
So, all right, after 1, Wardogs down 9-7.
But yeah, like you said, down 7-0. Was able to come back and make this a 2-point game. So some nice comeback there. Like I said, that 3-point shot, Coach, just changes everything.
Yep.
If you can knock them down, it can keep you in the game, or it can really stretch a lead really quick.
After a rough start, Wardogs went on a 7-2 run to end that quarter. And we'll go to the second quarter down 2. Eagles will have the basketball as we start the second quarter. The Wardog Basketball Booster Club would like to thank the Osborne Drugs for being tonight's game day sponsor. The entire Osborne family have been long supporters of Wardog athletics. Also, mark your calendars. The annual Blue event hosted by the Miami Public Schools and Richmond Foundation will take place on April 1st inside the ballroom at NEO A&M College. So,
great event that allows the Enrichment Foundation to give out some scholarships, give out a lot of teacher grants. The Enrichment Foundation does a great job for our schools.
And we are underway in the second quarter. Wardogs trail 9-7, but they get a steal, and Pilkington's going to go up and hit the layup.
I really like the aggressiveness early by Hayden. That's two really good takes to the basket with a lot of confidence.
And the Wardogs tie it at 9-all. Pilkington pressure in the backcourt. Sequoyah have a little trouble with the press. They do get it across the timeline. Wardogs back in their 2-3 zone. Wardog coaches imploring the guards to pressure out front. They get it inside. Shot no good. Rebounded by Sequoyah. Another shot up, and we're going to have a foul underneath on the Lady Wardogs. It's going to be the 15th foul. The foul is going to be on number 5 on Danae Green. Her second, team 5th. That's going to send Ruprecht to the line for 2 for the Lady Eagles. First one's up, and it is off the back of the rim. No good.
Big game here tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning. Our 7th grade boys basketball team will play Locust Grove, the 7th grade boys basketball game, for the Verdigris Valley Conference Championship tomorrow, Coach.
So good luck to the 7th grade boys.
Big game tomorrow. Both teams undefeated.
Undefeated. So I was going to ask if they played each other in the regular season.
They have not, yeah.
I guess that answers my question.
Athletic Director Richie Burks stopping by to say hello. Coach Burks, longtime coach over there, does a great job for the Eagles.
Wardogs, good ball movement in a 3 by Cook. Wardogs heating up from the outside, and they take the first lead of the night.
Well,
12-10, and another steal on the inbounds.
Carly's had 2 good looks and finally got one to go down. There's another one going down.
And Cheney with a good look, just can't get it to fall. And we're going to have a rebound by the Eagles. It's going to be a foul on the Wardogs. That's going to be on number 3. That's on Carly Cook, her second. Kind of have to hate to see that call right there, because really just got a bunch of girls jumping for the basketball, and all kind of in a big group.
Good job by Riley Edmondson there.
Yeah, Wardogs knock it away, and Pilkington comes up with it.
We've gotten a lot more active down low with those big bodies.
Into the corner.
Good pass. Good idea. I think it's just a hair late, and then we got a turnover and a turnover. We turned it over, and they gave it right back to us.
Hayden Davis checking back into the game for Green. Wardogs will inbound on the baseline. Into Davis. She's going to penetrate hard, and she's going to be rejected.
Yeah.
The long arm right there by Ruprecht. And she definitely got to block the shot right there. It
almost could have been a jump ball.
Almost.
It was almost that long.
Wardogs lead here, 12-10 over the Eagles, trying to sweep the series for this year. Wardogs won the first one. That's Sequoyah. 3 from the top, comes up short, and don't find anything. And the ball will go over to the Lady Wardogs.
Swing it. Yep. Good pass there.
With
good
3.
Look. Yep.
And she hits another one. You know, right there, Coach, she's been the last 2 times. She's taken her, caught it in rhythm and shot in rhythm, and boy, good looking shots.
No hesitation. Was ready to shoot the ball.
And not rushing.
No.
Either. And Carly.
Good poke out there.
Wardogs knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles.
We almost got in the game right there. Did you see
We
that?
did.
Almost got in.
Wardogs push the lead to 5, 15-10.
Yeah, tough.
Eagles throw it inside. Can't get it to drop.
Yeah.
Rebound inside by the big girl, 14. That's Proctor, and she's going to be fouled down low.
Yeah, the problem there, we get out of position, so now you're just forced to kind of hack down, and it's a pretty easy call.
Foul on Hayden Davis. That's her first, team 7th. Both teams will be in the bonus remainder of the first half. That's going to send Haley Proctor to the line for 2. The first one's up, and it's good, giving her 3 on the night, and makes the 15-11. The Wardogs lead cut into by 4. Second shot by the lefty is up and good as well. Proctor switches them both, and Eagles back within 3. Pilkington pushes hard. Hits on the baseline down there to Alexis Walker. She can't come up with the ball, but it goes off the Eagles. It's going to stay Wardog basketball. Alexis Walker checking back in for the Lady Wardogs.
Pretty consistent rotation of 9 players here for the Lady Wardogs, 7 for the Lady Eagles. So both teams using plenty of bodies, and so I think the fouls probably have a little bit to do with that.
Hayden Davis turns it over for the Wardogs. Sequoyah pushes it up hard. He goes in for a layup. It's going to go off of the Eagles. It's going to go over to the Wardogs. 5:05 left till halftime. Lady Wardogs leading here 15-12. Pilkington pushes in over to Cook. Now to Cheney. Now to Pilkington in the corner.
Yeah, just tough pass there. Not a great angle.
Not open. Get it moving. Cook's going to penetrate in, and she's going to be rejected. Going to have a foul, probably with the body, though.
Yep.
Foul's going to be on number 20, I believe. That is correct. That is on Greta Ruprecht. It's her first, team 7. That's going to send Carly Cook to the line for 2. Carly with 6 on the night.
So both teams in the bonus here.
Yep.
About halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, first one up and good for Carly. Wardogs up 16-12. Second one up off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, I've got it.
We're going to have a foul, I believe, on.
Should be 1-on-1.
Yeah, it's going to be foul on number 20, Rupert, her second. She went over the back of Hayden Davis. That's going to send Hayden to the line for a 1-on-1. Claremore starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Looks like really their bench is not real deep. Hayden Davis with a 1-on-1. First one's up, and it is pure. Davis, first points of the night for her. Wardogs up 17-12. And the second, good as well. Wardogs in the press. Sequoyah working on it. Carly careful not to foul out front. Shot goes up. It's going to be rebounded by Pilkington.
Numbers are even here. See what you try to do
Pilkington
with
pushing
it.
hard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Wardogs.
Coach Fairchild tried to sneak him one in there, didn't he?
Yeah, tried to get a timeout, but couldn't get that
way.
in time. But the jump ball will stay possession with the Lady Wardogs. Lexi Smith and Lemons checking back in, and that's going to bring out Cook and Cheney.
And number 11, Molly Sattore, I guess. We apologize to all our aunts and uncles listening to us. We'll do our best.
3 from the corner by Lemons. No good. She working for a roll rebound. Davis tracks it down out front.
So 5 or so years ago, they would have called that a kick, but no, the rule, they changed the rule. That was an inadvertent.
Yep, got to be a purposely
an
kick.
attempt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Into Davis at the high point. She forces her way in, and a little bit of out of control right there, and Coach Fairchild won a foul. Nothing called on the inside.
I wonder if she's in a little bit better control there if she maybe gets that call.
I think so, because she was a little bit out of control, a little bit of wild-looking shot. Sequoyah, number 40. That's McClure, her 5th point of the night.
And, Coach, I'm pretty sure that is Mike McClure, longtime coach, Hall of Fame coach at Welch's. I think that's his granddaughter.
Yeah. Okay.
I really do.
All right, ball inside to Walker. She can't get it to drop. Gets her own rebound out to Lemons. Yeah, McClure had some great teams at Welch, and then later, I think a couple of years there when Quapaw was in the semis, I think he was a coach at Quapaw as well. So, long-time area football coach. Lady Eagles turn it over to the Wardogs.
Yeah, I saw Coach McClure at a junior high game. We hosted Claremore-Sequoyah, and after the game I saw him down there. I said, what on earth are you doing here coaching still? He says, I got a grandson out here playing. So good to see Coach McClure. Very involved with the 8-Man Coaches Association, and obviously he's in their Hall of Fame. So
3 put up, hits the top of the backboard. Sequoyah runs down the rebound. Pilkington comes up with the loose ball. She's caught from behind over to Faith Lemons. Faith over to Pilkington in the corner. Pilkington's going to penetrate. Nice pass right there. Alexis wasn't ready for it. And we're going to have a jump ball. That'll go over to the Eagles. Carly Cook checking back in. I'm glad we're not checking who's in and out and keeping track of minutes.
I'm trying to. The other night, like I said, when I was doing the PA, I didn't have to work as hard as Mr. Duhon is tonight. So, boy, they are running them in and out. It's like a hockey line change.
Yeah. All right. Wardogs up. 2 minutes till halftime. Wardogs up 18-14. Shot goes up by the Eagles. No good. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll go over to the Wardogs.
Yeah, off the air, for all of our listeners, I told Coach Paxton, I'm like, Wardog TV, much easier to do than public address announcing. So I'm very happy to be back with you tonight, Coach.
We're glad to have you here.
We were sitting right next to each other the other night. We couldn't say a word to each other.
Logan Cheney getting ready to check back in for the Wardogs, as with Pilkington. 3 from Cook out front. Oh, good-looking shot.
Yeah, the shots look good all night.
Can't
good
get
job
it to fall
by Alexis.
right there. Alexis battling inside.
Good, Faith.
Faith gets it. She comes up with a rebound and puts it back in. 6 points tonight for Lemons, and the Wardogs' lead is up to 6.
Sorry, Coach. Quick officials timeout there. Alexis Walker had her glasses knocked off. So
3 in, 3 out for the Wardogs. Two put on by the Eagles. Rebounded by Edmondson.
Just looking up and down the roster, looks like the Lady Eagles are similar to us, young. Only a few seniors. Great look there by Riley.
Yeah, boy, in and out and circled a couple times and couldn't get it to fall. Good pass right there and a good-looking shot.
Yeah, but 7 sophomores and 3 freshmen on the varsity roster for the Lady Eagles.
Quick shot by the Eagles, rebounded by Davis. She stumbles down, and they're going to call her for a walk.
It's just kind of bad luck there. It kind of came down on her own teammate and just tough.
Claremore will inbounds under their own basket.
Good, Riley.
Ball knocked around. Knocked away by Riley Edmondson. Out to Pilkington.
Good pass.
Cook's going to pull up, and she's going to score.
What a really nice look there by Hayden.
It's a good job right there by the Lady Wardogs. Going fast, but not in a hurry.
Ball.
And, almost just had a steal right there. Shot by number 3 for the Eagles. That is Payne, her first points of the night.
Actually, nice move there by Addie Payne. Good pump fake when she caught the ball. Got to a good spot on the free throw line and knocked it down. Got a competitive game going here, Coach. 30 seconds left to the half.
30 seconds till the half. Wardogs up, 22-16. Over to Cook on the wing, into Hayden Davis. She's kind of really in there again among the giants, really. Girls just got a lot of length.
That is a tough matchup for Hayden.
And they're really not even having to jump to block her shot. They're just so tall with their arms. And Sequoyah will have the ball here late. Pilkington working almost get a steal. Shot from the wing, up, no good. Put back, no good. It's going to stay with the Eagles. Nope, it's going to be Wardog. Nope, it's going to be Eagles basketball. And they're going to take a quick timeout with 2.5 seconds left. He wants to see if he can get a cheap one here before the break. Second timeout by the Eagles. It'll be a 30. So after a rough start, War Dogs down 7-0. Have now put on a run. Now they now lead 22-16. So since that opening deficit there, Lady War Dogs have outscored the Eagles 22-9. Stay with us at halftime, where we'll have entertainment by the Miami High School War Dog cheer team, the Miamiettes, and the much anticipated Pizza Hut Airplane Challenge.
Was it a little anti-dramatic the last home games?
We didn't have as many planes.
Yeah, it
flying.
wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know. We had to do a crowd to go here, but we didn't have as many planes.
And we're kind of, the best attempt was about 4 feet. I mean, we got to have a little bit better effort tonight in the stands.
Right. So if you're on the stands, you need to get your plane, and we're going to have a 3. It's going to come up short. That's going to be halftime. And Lady War Dogs erase a 2-point deficit at the end of the first quarter and now lead by 6 at the half, 22-16. So stay with us here, and we're going to have, like I said, you're going to be entertained by the Miami High School cheerleaders, followed by the Miamiettes, then followed by the Pizza Hut Airplane Challenge. We'll be back in about 7 or 8 minutes, and we'll be back for a second half of basketball for Coach Chad Davis and Jim Paxson.
to mid-court as we recognize tonight's game day sponsor. Tonight's game day sponsor is Osborne Drugs. Representing Osborne Drugs tonight is Bill Osborne, a longtime supporter of Wardog Basketball. He is being joined by Wardog Basketball Booster Club representative, Miss Ashley Smith. Please help us thank tonight's game day sponsor, Bill Osborne and Osborne Drugs.
And now it's time for the Wardog Basketball Booster Club's Airplane Challenge, sponsored by our Miami Pizza Hut. The winner will receive a free gift certificate from Miami Pizza Hut. The plane that lands closest to the Pizza Hut box will be the winner. Remember, you must be in the bleachers when you release your airplane. Are we ready? On the count of 3, we're going to let them fly. 1, 2, 3, let go! And we want to congratulate our winner, Thornton Hurd. He just won a free gift certificate to Miami Pizza Hut. We want to thank our Basketball Booster Club and our local Pizza Hut for its support about the basketball programs.
Welcome back to the Mime Activity Center. This is Jim Paxson on Mime Publishers Regular Village Chad Davis. And we're at halftime. The Lady Wardogs leads Claremore-Sequoyah Eagles 22-16. For Wardog Booster Club would like to thank Osborne Drugs for being tonight's game day sponsor. Osborne family have been long-time supporters of Wardog Athletics. Activities this week. Tomorrow, Lima will host the Vertical Valley Conference Junior High Basketball Championships games right here in the back. 7th grade boys will start off the championship Saturday, hosting Locust Grove. The conference championship at 9 o'clock. Locust Grove and Lima boys come in undefeated. So come out tomorrow morning with some junior high championship basketball action. Next Monday and Tuesday, the high school girls wrestling team will compete at the regionals. It's being held at Sallisaw High School. Wrestling is scheduled to get started at 11 o'clock on Friday. I think that's 11 o'clock on Monday. Tomorrow night, next week, the senior night. 14th. Senior night celebration will begin at 5:45. Seniors from basketball, wrestling, powerlifting, track, golf, tennis will be recognized. Following the senior night, varsity girls basketball will host Katusha at 6:30, followed by the boys game at 8. And we are ready for the second half action here. The Lady Wardogs are going to turn it over. Carly Cook just good penetration right there. Just took a little step, which took off. And Lady Wardogs turn it over. Wardogs get off to a slow start and battle back since then. Wardogs lead here 22-16, now 22-18.
Basketball McClure, she's the leading scorer tonight for the Lady Eagles with 6 points, and we've got 2 turnovers right out the gate, both with some travelers.
Wardogs turn it over on their first 2 possessions. 22-18. Claremore handles the press. Dogs in their 2-3 zone. And stolen by, now stolen by Carly.
There we go.
They get out to Pilkington. She's going to penetrate it hard for the layup. And it's good. 7 on the night for Hayden. Bulldog lead back to 6. Boy, handle the press.
Cruz back on the floor for the Eagles with those 3 early fouls in the first quarter. Actually set out the entire second quarter, if I remember right.
Yes, and picked up 3 early. Boy, he tries to go high-low. Can't come up with the pass, and it goes out of bounds. Over to the Wardogs. Wardogs 6-point lead, so it was at the half. It's underway here in the third quarter.
Good to see Bill Osborne back in the MAC. Osborne Drugs, as Coach Paxton has announced at the time, is our game day sponsor tonight. Bill and Jane Osborne both had several kiddos come through the program that you coached, and they were a staple in the MAC for all those years. Kind of strange not to see them in the gym as those kids have grown up, and a lot of them have even graduated college, some of them still there. So appreciate Bill and Jane Osborne and the entire Osborne family for their continued support of Wardog Basketball and Wardog Athletics.
Lots of Osbornes came through and played sports and integral part of high school.
Just 2 extra chances there, Coach, that we just can't give up. Got to find a way to get a rebound there.
Foul is on Alexis Walker, her first, team first, on second half. We'll send clear to the line. First one's up, in and out, no good. Walker's going to check in. Edmondson will check in for Alexis Walker. For 1 more free throw. Second's up, and it is good. So 8 on the night. Lead is 5 for the Wardogs. Wardogs into the high post. And they're going to have a turnover.
Yeah, I got her feet kind of tangled up there with the post and was kind of in no man's land. And good job by Carly Cook there to kind of pop her up. You know, Riley tried to save it by getting it out there, but just kind of an unlucky play there, really.
Boy, you're going to have it. Yeah, and it's going to race a 3. And she did take a couple steps there. And leave that basket off.
Yeah, I thought that was the right call there. I thought she drugged that foot after she kind of slid over. And
little sloppy start here to the start of the second half.
Really by both teams. Yeah.
Hayden Davis once again trying to go in there on the Giants.
Yeah, it's just tough.
And trying to throw the ball inside, and Wardog just can't come up with it. It's like somebody greased the ball at halftime, Coach. Crazy. What it almost looks like as we start the second half here. Dave Green checking in. Well, Edmondson. Wardog's up 24-19. And Wardog's going to steal. Hayden's going to take it in, and she's going to miss the point blank layup right there. Those are the ones you can't afford to miss. Nathan Owens getting ready to check in for the Wardogs. Probably careful not to pick up a foul there. Puck goes up and be rebounded by Logan Cheney. Good job on the screen.
Very nice by the screen out. She had to adjust a little bit. Good job ball handling there to Hayden.
Hayden shoots it off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Cheney.
Nice aggressive rebound.
Inside to Danae Green. We're going to foul inside. It's going to be against number 20. That's going to be against Rupert.
Yeah, kind of reaching through Danae right there to get to the ball.
Her first of the second half. Then checking in for Cheney. Quick in the corner. He's going to look at the three. Oh, good shot in and out. And Claremore just dribbles it off her foot and it goes out of bounds. It'll go back over to the Wardogs.
Yeah, probably not a bad timeout here just to try to, let's hit the reset button just a little bit. It's been pretty sloppy, almost halfway through the third, really by both teams. But Coach Fairchild here with the second timeout trying to get a good offensive play called in here to maybe get a basket to maybe get us going a little bit here in this second half.
And to be honest with you here, basketball is a long season. Man, because we play a Thanksgiving break, practicing over Thanksgiving break, come back, game start, Christmas break, and it's a long season. This time of year, a couple things going on. You've already got your playoff assignments.
Yep.
Know where you're going.
You're done with conference play.
And you just want to go play. You just want to get to playoffs.
Yep.
You know, and sometimes it's hard to, to stay focused and to, to keep it going every night when we're ready to get to those playoffs. Good three right there by Faith Lemons. Her second three of the night, and the Wardog lead is up to 8.
Nice job by Carly there. That's off the end.
Yep, it's going to be off the Eagles, so the Wardogs will keep it to the Wardogs.
So that's what it was. Coach Fairchild drew up that play, little entrance pass, thinking we're going to go down low, kick it back out. Faith gets a great look and knocks it down. Second three of the night.
Yeah, Wardogs with their biggest lead of the game, 8. Score pass, try to interior passing.
Just an extra pass. I'd like to see Riley get a pump fake there. I mean, I know the length is bothering us down low, but still try to be aggressive. They've got some foul trouble. I'm looking at Rupert down there with 3 fouls.
Yeah.
And if you get another call, she probably comes out, and now those baskets underneath, or the shots underneath the basket are a little easier.
There's 2 of the starters.
Nice shot by Danae Green.
Danae Green on the little inbounds play. Her first point of the night. The Wardog lead is 10. Wardogs come up with the steal after Cook. She could have got away with a walk right there.
I thought so too. Yeah. Faith did a good job following up.
Missed the rebound, but Faith Lemons coming up behind, put it in. 11 on the night for Faith. And the Wardog lead is 12.
11 for Faith, 9 for Cook.
And we're going to have a foul on the Wardog. It's going to be just a reach right there by Faith Lemons. It's her first, team second of this half. Lexi Smith checking in, and she's probably Cook a good break. Boy, he's almost had a couple of 5-second calls on the inbound.
Yeah, nothing real exotic there. Nope. They just kind of got one person out there kind of working to get open. I can't get that one out.
Wardogs can give up a rebound, and he's going to get it and put it back in and score. That's Rupert's first basket of the night. It's her 3 of the night. Riley is on number 14, Riley Edmondson, her second and third. Let's see send Rupert to the line. 4-1. Nate Davis checking in for the Wardogs. This goes up no good. Rebounded inside by Edmondson. Wardogs lead is 10. We're already past the halfway point of the third quarter. We're going to have a foul out front. Foul on number 12. That is on
Number 12.
Connie Bronson, her first, team second. Davis going to check back in for the Lady Wardogs.
Davis.
Enders Lemons lose their balance on the.
Wow, good move though by Janae.
And
Just,
got the shot up over it.
that's what I
Just
said.
a call, yeah.
Just a nice, smooth, aggressive move and got a good look, really.
Harley Cook getting ready to check back in for the Lady Wardogs. Good job right there by the Wardogs cutting off the baseline. Howard gets to stop the ball.
Yeah, pretty basket catch. Like you said, I thought we played that pretty well, Coach, defensively. Just linked right there.
Parker able to bounce it off the backboard there. Wardogs still lead by 8. Ball goes out of bounds off the Eagles. They'll stay with the Wardogs. Good checking in for the Wardogs.
Number 3,
Place Carmen Pilkington, Hayden Pilkington.
Yeah, in and out so much, you just all those names just start to blend. Tough pass.
That is
Good catch though.
somehow. I don't know how we caught that.
I don't know
Those two big
I don't know
ones.
who this is going on, either 20 or 30, but either one's going to have 4 fouls.
Yeah,
And it's going to go to Rupert to
fourth,
yeah, which actually the timing's pretty good because she scored her first 2 baskets within the last minute.
Hayden Davis with 2 free throws here. First one's up off the back of the rim. It's good. 3 on the night for Hayden. There's another one coming. Hayden will check in for Lemons. And Rupert will check out with 4 fouls and 3 points. Second free throw shot is up and good as well. 4 for Hayden, all from the free throw line.
4 for 4 from the line tonight for Hayden.
Bulldogs lead back to 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have an elbow. That was definitely a...
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty easy call right there.
Yep. And it's going to be on number 30.
That's her fourth.
So 2 of the starters were, and when the call went up, I called it down. Boy, coach, he didn't say a word.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. I heard a fan behind me, I think, that didn't like it. In fact, I got one from there, too, actually. Like I said, that's Coach Ott, long-time successful coach. But he didn't say a word. He kind of knew.
And loose ball, and we're going to have a jump ball here. Tie up on the floor. It's going to stay with the Lady Eagles.
Jump ball.
2:27 left in the third quarter. Wardogs up 10. Pilkington checking back in for Texas Smith.
Into the game for Miami, number 1, Hayden Pilkington.
Again, in a 3 from the corner.
I lost her there.
And if she hits it, that's her second one of the night.
Good. Number 12, Patty Robinson.
It's her 8 points on the night. Lead is down to 7 for the Wardogs. Pilkington penetrates in. I'm not going to take that little shot right there.
I agree.
Haney with the 3. A little bit too strong right there. Rebounded by Boyce. Boyce still in the game with 4 fouls.
I'll be interested to see if this one's not on the slide, or if this is on another. Yep.
On number 5.
Number 5 today.
On Green, her 3rd, team 4th. It's going to send Bronson to the line. 8 points so far on the night. First one up, bounces down, it drops. Walker and Lemons checking back in. Edmondson is going to check back in for the Lady Wardogs. The free throw coming for Claremore-Sequoyah. It's up. It is good. 10 on the night for Bronson. Lead back down to 5. Claremore-Sequoyah's cut it in half. Wardogs' biggest lead of the night was 10. Maybe 12 at one time.
Now, good pass.
A little high-low action right there. And get a foul on number 12. Now leads Bronson. Her second, team fifth.
Pretty easy call there.
Yep. Bulldogs running a little short corner action. Ball to the high post, flash it down. And then just smashed her. And Hayden Davis going to go to the free throw line again. Bulldogs foul on the inbounds play. Fouls on number 3. Campaign, that's her first. 10-6. Hayden Davis, 4 points on the night, all over from the free throw line. First one's up. Off the back of the wood.
Here.
Second attempt by Hayden Davis. Is up, and it is good. 5 on the night for Hayden. Lead back to 6, and we're going to have a foul out front on the Wardog press. Foul on number 2.
Foul call number 2, Hayden Davis.
Her second, team 5th. And that turnover from the Lady Eagles. Minute and a half left in the third quarter. Wardogs up 34-28. Wardogs throw the ball in the high post. Can't come up with the pass. Turn it over to the Eagles. From the corner from Bronson. In and out. Good look right there.
Yeah, she's hit a couple of that too.
Good rebound right there by Hayden Davis on the backside. Charlie Cook pushing up hard. Kicks out to Cookington. Now out to Faith. There's a little jumper. I don't mind that shot off. Good shot right there.
I agree.
Fall.
I agree.
Rebounded by Proctor.
Get back here.
Another 3 up by the Eagles. Off the further rim. No good. Offensive rebound. They get another one. And the third shot, they're going to get a foul on the Wardogs. Too many shots given up.
Yeah, that's tough.
Edmondson, that's going to be her third. That's going to send number 14, Haley Proctor, senior, to the line, 4-2. She has 6 points on the night far. Left-handed up, and no good on the first one.
To be honest with you, if I shot a left-handed, I'd miss it too, Coach. Not going to lie.
Yeah, Alexis Walker takes it back in. 39 seconds until halftime. Wardogs up at 6 by 5. Teams on the bonus from this point on. Linda Davis.
Oh, she's got to square up, take that shot.
Yes, sir. Then from the outside. Good look. Gets the fall. Linda Davis. She's going to penetrate. We're going to have a foul on the interior called against the Eagles.
Yeah, nice move there by Hayden.
Foul's going to be on 40.
Foul number 40,
Haley Clear, it's her second, team 7th. They said all fouls from this point forward result in free throws. Hayden Davis, 5 of 6 on the lead on the free throw line tonight. Now it's 6 of 7. We'll lead back to 6. That's where we were at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, Hayden's having, again, just with the length down low, it's hard to get a shot off, so she's just making a living at the free throw line tonight, which is just fine when you're 7 for 8.
Yep, 7 points tonight for Hayden.
Coach, what was the score at half? What was our lead? 6?
Yeah, 22-16. Wardogs up 6 at half.
Okay. Close there.
And we're going to have a foul on Cookington. That's on number 1, her second.
So we 1-1 here?
Yes, 1-1. It's 1-4. Seeing the third of the line. She's got 8 so far. And we're going to have a foul on Bronson, her third. Seeing Davis to the line. 1-1 on this end. Wardogs up 7, 8.8 seconds left till halftime. Wardogs will get the ball and start the fourth quarter. First one by Hayden is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles.
No foul.
No foul here.
Yep.
Catch it, stand out of bounds. 0.7. That's going to take us probably to the end of the.
Yeah, tough to get a shot off with with that. Although Cover tried really hard.
At the end of
At the end of three.
36.
36. Eagles 29. Wardogs with a 7-point lead as we head to the final stanza. Wardogs will have the ball. Start the fourth quarter. Both teams now in the bonus. And most fouls will send ladies to the free throw line.
So took that 6-point lead, was able to hold on to it. Let's see if we can hold on to it another 8 minutes and maybe get out of here with another win, Coach.
I think we had it up to 10, maybe 12 at one point.
Yeah.
I know 10. We made a little run right there, but the Lady Wardogs won the third quarter by 1 point. Go in the fourth quarter, it'll be another win for the Lady Wardogs. Leading scores tonight so far for the Wardogs. Faith Lemons with 11, Carly Cook with 9, Hayden Davis with 7, Hayden Pilkington with 7. It'll be Lady Wardog Basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Davis at the high post. That's Pilkington. Right there, Pilkington. There's her 10 on the night.
Yeah, second three of the night. No hesitation there. We love that, don't we?
Yes.
Coach? You're just ready to play there. Nice take there by 19.
Her first points of the night. Wardog lead is 8. Dogs have been shot the ball well from the 3 points tonight.
Good look again. Go flat there.
A little flat right there, you're right. Should stay with the Lady Wardogs. And it does, off Claremore-Sequoyah. Kick right there, like I said, a little flat. Shot just a little flat.
Check the
Well, I love Coach. No hesitation.
Yeah,
she was
catch
ready
it
to
and
pull
shoot
the
it.
trigger. I love it.
This is a young Lady Wardog basketball team. Three from the corner, no good. And rebounded by the Eagles. Lady Wardogs up 39-31.
Nice pass. Yeah.
And we get fouled underneath. It's going to be on Cheney.
Yeah, nice little give and go there. Good take by McClure. Able to get to the foul.
Call that on Hayden Davis, her third. 8. It'll be a 2-shot foul here. The foul was on the shot. They agree, getting ready to check in for the Lady Wardogs. First shot is up, and it is good. 9 on the night for McClure. Lead is 7. Second one's up. It's good as well. Double digits for the senior. For Claremore-Sequoyah. Wardogs up 6. I thought we were what the lead was at half.
Once again, was pushed it to 10, and then Claremore-Sequoyah's done a great job of answering.
Cheney shoots from the baseline. Can't draw anything right there.
Yeah, Logan's been strong with their shot all day today, but I'll tell you what, she's been really active on defense.
Don't foul here, don't foul. We got a 10 count going. Almost get across there, and that's going to go out of bounds. That'll be Wardog basketball.
The speed, like you said, Coach, speed the game up a little bit there, just a little bit quicker than what they want to go. Able to get a turnover. Coach Fairchild's wanting to be patient here.
Walker at the high post.
I like it.
Oh, good look. Just can't get the fall right there. You'll take that shot on now.
Absolutely. And she can shoot that shot.
Claremore-Sequoyah brings it down. Some shots, pops and pops on one.
Good block out by Daniela.
Not really a great shot right there, I bet. And kind of a scramble. Now we're going to have. Fans behind us don't like it, but it's the right call. They're scrambling with the ball. She came up with it and she fell down. It's just unfortunate right there for her.
It's almost like she anticipated another pull from Amanda girl. Amanda girl let go, just fell to the ground.
Charlie Cook from the wing.
Good look.
Very good. Rebounded by Pilkington.
Logan Cheney active right there. Nice job keeping it
Pilkington's going to
alive.
penetrate in. She's going to draw a foul.
Yeah, this kind of came across the wrist right there on the shot.
It's going to be 4 on Kylie Brunson. And her and McClure, inside, outside, been the answer tonight for the Eagles.
Brunson's, I believe, the lead scorer, right, Coach?
Yeah, her and McClure both have 10. Yeah, that's 4 on her. Let's go see Pilkington to the free throw line. 2 shots.
Bronson, an outside threat, has knocked down some threes. Good player for him. One of their, looks like their major ball handlers.
Yes.
So this is a big moment right here. See if we can take advantage with one of their better players out.
Check out for a little bit. Check out at the 5:40 mark. Pilkington with one more free throw, and it's up, and it is on the side. And they're good. Bulldogs lead is 7. See how Claremore handles this without the point guard in the game. Baines are told to get across the timeline.
You know, you think 10 seconds is a long time until you play basketball.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder, Coach, you know, they've taken away the backcourt 10-second call in women's college basketball. Typically, high school basketball follows suit on something like that. Do you ever see that being something that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I don't know. You have a foul down low on Lady Woodall. This is going to be under 14.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know how long it's been out of the game.
Yeah, probably the women's basketball has a lot of changes. They reset the fouls at every quarter.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They don't play 2 20-minute halves anymore like the men do.
Yep. They
play 4 10-minute quarters. First free throw is up, and that is good for Woodrick, her 3rd point of the night. Yeah, they play 4 10-minute quarters. They reset the fouls at the end of every quarter. Now, I don't know the exact in and outs of it, but I want to say like on a 4th foul, now you're on the bonus. So you could be in the bonus in the first quarter, and in the second quarter, but not in the second quarter. That's correct.
I feel like they're doing that to speed the game up a little bit. It's just interesting.
Yeah, we'll see right there.
And I mean, the non-backcourt violation, I just think that's interesting. You know, when you'll see women's basketball, you know, they'll hold the ball, especially with a minute and 30 back. They'll just hang out back here, you know what I mean, and make that defense fully extend to be able to get it across. So.
Well, I wonder how long he's going to keep Bronson on the bench. 40 seconds. She checked out 40 seconds. She's checked out at the 5:40 mark, and now back in.
I think that was long enough to say, hey, you got 4 fouls, don't foul again.
Don't foul
go back in
right there. I thought it was going to be Eagle ball. They thought it was, but it's with the Woodall. And then inbounds the ball around here to Davis. Nice challenge. And it's a good move right there. He can go right up into one of the big girls. Put the ball on the floor and was able to bank it off the glass.
Her first field goal of the night right there. Hayden been really good from the free throw line tonight. Finally, this is a good job by Carly Cook.
Lead is up, back 7.
Good pass.
Stay with the Eagles. 4:36 left in this one. Bulldogs up 7. 3 from the wing, in and out. Good look right there. Proctor can't get the ball. Pilkington rebounds for the Wardogs. Fairchild calling out what he wants them to run.
They need to be patient here. Need a good look. We don't have to be in a big hurry.
But you still want to attack.
Yeah, still want to be efficient. I mean, yes.
Still want to start to, kind of, good look right there.
Yeah, she's really been on with her shot all night, I think.
And officials look at each other and they're going to say it's Sequoyah Eagle ball. And I think that is the right call. Blake Green going to check back in. Freshman has 3 fouls, 2 points on the night. Third place, Riley Edmondson.
So we've maintained that 6-point, 7-point lead halfway through now. Let's see if we got to hold on for another 4 minutes here. Need to force I was literally going to say we need to force a couple of turnovers. Get a couple of easy baskets, push this thing to double digits. Get to double digits and really make them start to press it.
Both teams now in the double bonus. 9 fouls each. So the next foul committed by both sides is both teams. We're going to try to overload the side here. turn it over. Unforced error right there. Lead put up by the Eagles.
Big shot.
It's good. In pain. Her first 3 of the night, 5 on the evening. And it is back down to 4 points. Bulldogs, another unforced turnover. Maitland's getting ready to check back in. He's going to replace Cheney.
For Miami, 22, Faith Lemons.
Bulldogs a little rattled here. Sequoyah handles the press. And off the glass. That's Proctor, her 9th.
It's on now,
Yeah,
Coacher.
it's a 2-point game now.
I mean, just 2 quick buckets there. 2 turnovers by us, and then they come down, knock down a 3 and a 2. And
Faith Lemons with a quick 3. Gets her own rebound. Follows it up with a 2. Big points right there by the junior.
yeah, good job. Active hands by Hayden. Almost got us another loose ball there. Got to pull it.
Yeah, and Danae
Good
Green
job.
comes up with the rebound out to Pilkington. Under 3 minutes.
Yeah,
And she's going
did.
to walk. .222 left in this one. It's a tight one here. Wardogs up 44-40. Pretty close game all throughout. Eagles throw it over the zone or
Good
over the
move.
press. Pops up. Good looking shot right there. Can't get it to fall.
I hear Coach LaFay down there saying, don't leave your feet right there. He gave her a great look. Big possession right here for the Lady War Dogs. I mean, being in the double bonus, if we can be able to control the ball here, make them come to foul us, and then it's going to be a 2-possession game regardless after this trip.
And go inside the green. She's going to challenge one of the big girls.
Jump ball here.
Yep, and
it's going to go to Sequoyah.
Yeah, going to go to Sequoyah. All right, Bronson going to check back in.
Again, you don't hate that shot. I mean, it's a good entry pass. It's a good move by Danae Green. Again, they got length, and they're tough to score on down there. We're going to have a full timeout here by Sequoyah.
All right, they're going to take a timeout at 1:48 left in the ball game. And War Dogs lead here by 4. Some upcoming events. Tomorrow, Miami hosts the Verdigris Valley Junior High Basketball Championship games. They will take place right here in the MAC. Get everything, we'll get underway at 9 in the morning as our 7th grade boys will take on Locust Grove for the championship. Both teams come in undefeated. Next week, next Monday and Tuesday, high school girls wrestling will compete at regionals. Will be held at Sallisaw High School. Wrestling is scheduled to start at 11 o'clock. Next Tuesday night, Valentine's Day. What better place to take your sweetheart than high school basketball? We'll celebrate senior night right here at the MAC starting at 5:45. Seniors from basketball, wrestling, powerlifting, track, golf, tennis will be recognized. Following senior night, the varsity girls basketball team will host Catoosa at 6:30, followed by the boys at 8. This will be the last home games of the season for both teams. Next Friday and Saturday, our high school boys wrestling team will be in their regionals. Will be held at Catoosa High School. Wrestling scheduled to get underway at 11 o'clock on Friday morning.
Got a text from Coach Gardner and Coach LaFay. They're on their way back powerlifting today in Bethel. Both high school boys and high school girls won the Bethel Meet team champions. So great start to the powerlifting season.
All right, congratulations to junior high boys and girls, senior high boys and girls for bringing home the hardware from opening powerlifting meets.
Oh, I'm surprised she didn't take that shot. She shot that a couple of times.
And Sequoyah turns it over. War Dogs have it. Under a minute and a half. Just a 4-point game right here.
Well, you'd love to see this possession go under a minute easy and maybe get to the foul line here.
Carly Cook with the ball out front. Stay out of that corner. Dribble yourself down in trouble. War Dogs got to get the floor spread out.
Yeah.
Bring it this way, Carly. There you go.
You and Coach Hurt at the exact same time are saying that. Bring it this way.
Come up, Faith, come up. You're ready to receive the pass. Under a minute, right at a minute. Pilkington penetrates the end. No need to do that. There's nothing down there. War Dogs don't need to go on the attack right there. Rowdy Edmondson going to check back in for the War Dogs, and she's going to get Alexis Walker. Coach, right at 1 minute, War Dogs up by 4. Both teams in the double bonus.
No foul here.
Yeah, don't foul here. You're going to send it to the line for 2. Sequoyah handles the press, gets the ball down.
They don't have to be in a hurry. I mean, I know
Yep.
we're looking up, it's under a minute, but it's this 2-possession game. I think that's a good no call.
Yep.
I think she did get her, but I don't think that's a.
We're going to have a block underneath. It's going to be a foul on Edmondson. That's going to be her 5th. We easily probably, could have had a foul out front. Harley Cook pressuring out front, and she took maybe an elbow to the nose or the face.
So it looks like we're going to have somebody
she's gonna
checking
have to
out
come
here.
Check in for just a minute. We're going to have a foul. That foul is on Riley Edmondson. That's going to be her 5th, so she will foul out.
We're gonna have a 2-shot foul here, right?
Yes.
Regardless.
That's going to send Maddie Croyce to the line for 2. Both teams in the double bonus. Croyce with 2 points unofficially on the night. War Dogs hanging on tightly to a 4-point lead here. 41 seconds left in this one. First one goes up, and it is good. Makes it 44-41. 3 on the night for Croyce. There's one more coming. Lady War Dogs need to make sure we rebound here. Second one's up, and it is good as well. And we got a 2-point ball game.
Those were both pretty pure there.
They did. They were.
May need to remember that as we get down here to crunch time. If we don't want to foul her.
Nope. And we're going to foul out front. Coach, that's going to be 5 on Brunson.
It almost looked like she wanted to foul there, but I can't imagine that was what.
You're not wanting to right there. They're just trying to pressure out front there. And
looks like she got a little bit of banged up there on that shoulder a little bit.
She's going to foul out.
We're going to have a timeout here.
Yeah, we're going to have a timeout by the Eagles. Bronson's going to foul out with 10 points.
We've got a full timeout here.
Yeah, full timeout here. And we're going to have Pilkington at the free throw line for 2. All right. Set the stage here. 34 seconds left in this one. War Dogs leading 44-42. Pilkington at the free throw line for 2 shots here. Both teams in the double bonus, and possession area in favor of the War Dogs. Should we have a tie-up here? So, Coach, is kind of what we thought. We knew this was probably going to come down to the wire, be a close game.
Yep, free throws are going to be the difference, Coach. That's what it looks like.
And that's what we're looking at right here. As you play right here, you got to know score, you got to know situation. If you're up, you don't want to have silly fouls. You got to know if you're down. Do you need? Sometimes you think, man, I just got to start launching threes, and you don't have to.
Yeah, I just don't have to.
You got to come down and often just take the best, the first quality shot you get, and no time and situation here. Freshman Hayden Pilkington to the free throw line. She has 11 on the night. War Dogs up 2, 44-42. War Dogs' biggest lead of the night was 10. Sequoyah has slowly chipped away at it and crawled back into this one. First one by Hayden is up, and it is pure.
Big free throw there.
Makes it a 3-point contest. This one here will make it a 2-possession game.
Even bigger free throw now coming.
Yes. Second one's up, and it is no good. Battling for the rebound. Eagles come up with it. They're pushing up hard.
Yeah,
and she's going to lose control of that, and they're going to turn it over to the War Dogs.
I was getting ready to ask you, what's your philosophy there, Coach? You got 30 seconds. You're down 3. Do you immediately go for a 3?
No,
do you like the 2?
No, you just go take the best shot you can. You still got almost 30 seconds. You're going to come down and take a quality shot. And
that's what I'm saying. Now you do have to foul.
We're going to have a foul in the back court. That's going to be on McClure. That's going to be her 3rd, and that's going to send Pilkington to the line. 2 or 3 times tonight, I've called her Carmen Pilkington. So somewhere along the way,
you've coached a Carmen.
I've coached or had him in class at Carmen Pilkington. I went to school years ago with some Pilkingtons. Maybe that was the name then as well. But I apologize. This is Hayden. She's a freshman doing a great job for the War Dogs.
Yeah, it really is.
Handling the point guards right here. And Coach Fairchild's going to take a timeout. He's going to have 2 remaining, and Hayden's going to have one more free throw coming to make it a 2-possession lead for the War Dogs. 45-42, War Dogs up. 24 seconds left in this one. Pilkington, one more free throw coming.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. I mean, Coach Fairchild's going to go through two different scenarios. One, Hayden's going to go make this free throw. We're going to go up 2 possessions, so your philosophy on how we're going to play that. And then if she misses the free throw and we get an offensive rebound, what are we going to do here? We're going to pull this thing out. We're going to pass the ball around. Don't need a shot. Make them foul us. And then the third scenario is if she misses and they make, how do you play that defense?
Yeah.
Are we not going to give up the 3? So a lot of scenarios here that coaches are going through.
Yeah, you don't want to give up. You just want to play solid defense right here. And,
the free throw's big, obviously.
Yeah.
It changes philosophy for both sides.
Right now for Miami, next time they have the basketball, of course, with the lead and the ball, like I say, if she would miss this, we could rebound. That we're going to shoot the ball. We're not going to shoot the ball anymore unless it's an uncontested layup.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
And nothing but a wide open layup. And got to move and come meet the basketball. Her free throw's up and it's good.
Big free
That's
throw.
big. 12 on the night
Free throw
for
by the
Hayden.
freshman. Just
It's
no
a
fouls.
2-possession game. No fouls here in the backcourt.
Make them work, but no fouls. She traveled.
Yeah, she did travel.
She got to play for.
And we're going to have a turnover.
Yeah.
Coach Hurd just trying to repeat everything we say. Yeah, no foul. You're saying no, no
so
fouls.
We know what we're talking about, or he does.
He does. He does. All right, timeout right here by the War Dogs.
Another full timeout,
Yep.
actually by Sequoyah.
By Sequoyah. They have one. No, they are out of timeouts.
So 14, that is their last one. Right
14 seconds left. War Dogs up by 4. It's a 2-possession game right here, and it will be War Dog possession. Any kind of a jump ball will stay with the War Dogs. Make sure you stay with us right here. Following the conclusion of this one, we'll have the men's game in about 15 minutes. After the end of this one, you're going to see a good basketball team that's made the trip here from Claremore-Sequoyah. Their boys are 19-2, ranked number 5 in Class 3A in Oklahoma. So our Wardog boys are going to have their hands full tonight. Stay right here with us, and for the men's action following this one, Lady War Dogs looking to sweep the season series as they won earlier this year at Claremore-Sequoyah, 47-23. This one been a lot tighter than that one.
Yeah, when you look up and down the Claremore-Sequoyah boys roster, the 6'5", 6'3", 6'3", 6'4", 6'2", 6'1", I mean, a lot of length.
As I was
made a great run. Sorry to interrupt, Coach, but made a great run last year in 3A, and obviously are poised to do the exact same thing again.
All right, and Lady War Dogs will inbounds the ball. Need to just lob
it in.
Just lob it deep right here. There it is. Go catch it.
But don't
there
score.
We go. Don't score. And
that's off a blue.
Yeah, we got lucky right there. She almost walked, and it did go off of the knee of number 30
Yeah,
right
I think
there.
that's the right call.
Yeah, anytime they're up in your face right there, just lob it deep and just go get it. And really, she probably just wanted to, if she could have got control of it, just dribble it out. And Davis gets it, and she walks.
Traveled. Yeah, she did.
War Dogs don't need to score right here.
Yeah, just don't need it.
War Dogs do not need to shoot the basketball. That turns it over. I mean, that brings a lot into play. And all of a sudden, they throw up a desperation 3.
And we hit a foul.
And you hit a foul and something else. And
that's a foul.
We're going to give another foul. So now you're putting them at the free throw line. The clock is stopping. 5.3 left.
Well, and where it really changes is when she makes the first one.
Now it's a one-possession game.
So many things can happen on that second free throw.
One-possession game, and they missed the second free throw, and they get the offensive rebound, and all of a sudden they're holding it. They're shooting it for the tie. She's up, hits the first one. That is McClure. I have unofficially 11 on the night for her. It's now a one-possession game.
Again, this is all scenario right here. This is a scenario timeout. If she makes it, that's what they're going to try to do. If she misses it, we absolutely have to block out. We cannot give a second shot, opportunity up. The best case scenario is she misses a shot, we get a rebound, they foul us, we go down and make one, and this thing's over.
Yep.
Both teams just fighting and clawing, though.
Clawing to the end.
And I tell you what, considering the early foul trouble that we saw, I think we've only lost one from each team.
Yeah.
Riley Edmondson out for us, and then
the Bronson girl.
Who's been a good, looks like 10 points tonight for the Lady Eagles. So both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow is with the Lady War Dogs. That's big.
Yep.
At this point in time. So, This is just a big free throw. Now, McCora's knocked down looks like 6 free throws tonight. I think she's only missed. I think she's missed 1 free throw. I think she's 6 for 7. So good free throw shooter here.
Something else you think about here, if you're the Eagles, do you try to miss this free throw?
Well,
I mean, and if you foul and they shoot free throws, you're probably not going to have time to push the ball up the length of the floor to get a shot. Looks like she's going to try to make it. It goes off the side of the rim.
Good rebound.
Going to be rebounded by Hayden Davis. She's going to just hold it, and she's going to be fouled. She almost walked with that right there. It scared me. All right, that's going to send Hayden Davis to the free throw line. She's got 9 on the night.
Yeah, and has been really good from the line. Don't want to jinx her here, but she gets 2 shots, just needs 1, and then we can back way the heck off. We can all go stand down here by Danae Green.
And celebrate the victory
Celebrate
right
the
here.
win. That's exactly right. Just knock down 1 here, sis.
Make sure you don't give up foul them on a desperation shot.
There it is.
First one up, and it's good. Double digits for the junior, 10 on the night. 3 Wardogs in double digits, and Carly with 9.
8 from the foul line tonight. It's really been good for us at the free throw line.
And Wardogs are going to pick up another victory here tonight. And
about a girl.
Both of them are up and good. 1.7 seconds, and it is over. Lady Wardogs win it, 48-43. They take the series over the Lady Eagles of Claremore-Sequoyah. Leading scorers tonight for the Lady Eagles, Pilkington with 13. Faith Lemons with 13 as well. Hayden Davis with 11. Carly Cook with 9. Danae Green with 2. The Wardogs pick up a big win here tonight at the Miami Activity Center. Wardogs will be Lady Wardogs in action again next Tuesday night as they will host the Catoosa Indians on senior night. And we're going to take a short break right here. We'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes for the men's game as the Miami Wardogs take on the number 5 ranked Claremore-Sequoyah Eagles, coming in at 19-2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Mime Activity Center. We're ready for the second half of basketball tonight as the Wardogs will be hosting the Eagles of Claremore-Sequoyah. Congratulations to the Lady Wardogs. They picked up a victory tonight in Game 1 as they swept the Euro Series against the Eagles with a 48-43 win. Leading scorers tonight for the Lady Wardogs were Hayden Pilkington and Faith Lemons with 13 apiece. Junior Hayden Davis chipped in with 11. Carly Cook with 9. Danae Green with 2, rounding out the scoring for the Wardogs. They pick up another win on the season. We're about ready for the boys' action. And Wardogs will have their hands full tonight as they take on a tough Claremore-Sequoyah Eagle team. Eagles come in 19-2 on the season, ranked number 5 in Class 3A. This is a non-district game. And the Wardogs lost earlier this year on the road to the Eagles in a tough one, 67-29. So Wardogs hoping to keep it much closer tonight than earlier in the season. Wardogs picked up a victory here on the home floor Tuesday night. They scored almost 80 points against the Oologah Mustangs to sweep their series against them. Wardogs looking to split here with Claremore-Sequoyah. Wardog boosters want to thank Osborne Drugs for being tonight's game day sponsor. The entire Osborne family have been longtime supporters of Wardog Athletics. And also, mark your calendars. The annual Blue event hosted by Mima Public Schools and Richmond Foundation will take place on April the 1st, 2023, inside the ballroom at NEO A&M College. Can't get enough basketball action tonight. We want to invite you back out to the MAC tomorrow morning as Mima will host the conference championship games. And our 7th grade Wardogs will play Locust Grove tomorrow in the first game of the day. And at 9 o'clock tip-off, both teams come in undefeated. So that should be an exciting junior high basketball game tomorrow. Next week, Monday and Tuesday, high school girls will compete in the regionals wrestling at Southall High School. Wrestling will get underway Monday at 11 a.m. Next Tuesday, Valentine's Day, we will celebrate senior night right here at the MAC, beginning at 5:45. Seniors from basketball, wrestling, powerlifting, track, golf, tennis will be recognized. Following senior night, the varsity girls basketball team will tip off at 6:30, followed by the boys at 8 as we will host the Catoosa Indians on the last home game of the season for both teams. Next Friday and Saturday, high school boys wrestling will compete in the regionals. They will be at Catoosa High School. Wrestling will get underway at 11 o'clock. Congratulations to both boys and girls, high school and junior high powerlifting teams as they travel to Shawnee, and they picked up both championships in all 4 divisions. Starting tonight for the Eagles of Claremore-Sequoyah, number 1 is Judah Gibson. He's a 6'1 sophomore guard. Number 10, Carson Bickle. He's a 6'3 senior forward. Number 13, Britt Burks. Burks is a 6-foot senior forward. Number 24, Luke Wood, 6'1.5". That's what the roster said. 6'1.5" junior guard. And number 33, Easton Prater, a 6'3 guard. Starting tonight for the Wardogs, number 0, Isaiah Catt, is a 6'2 junior. He'll handle the point guard duties along with Isaac Booth. Isaac Booth, a 6-foot junior. Number 1, starting for the Wardogs, Catt, 6'2 junior. Number 1, Isaac Booth, a 6-foot junior. Starting as senior, number Carson Jinks, number 2. Also starting tonight for the Wardogs, 5'10 senior, number 20, Josh Krieger. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight for the Wardogs, a 6-foot senior, number 24, Tanner Heine. Mime is coached by Bruce Chupka, assisted by Pete Overman and Kenyon Cole. Those are your starting lineups tonight, and we are ready for action here tonight at the MAC as the Wardogs and the Eagles getting ready to tip it off here. Next Friday night, 1 week from tonight, High school basketball will compete in the Area 3 districts at Verdigris High School. The girls will play Verdigris at 6 o'clock. The boys will play at 7:30. Win or lose, both teams will advance to the regionals the following week, which will also be held at Verdigris High School. So we are ready for action here tonight. On the court for the Wardogs, Cat, Booth, Jinx, Krieger, and Heine. For the Eagles of Sequoyah, Gibson, Bickle, Burks, Wood, and Prater. So Claremore-Sequoyah comes in 19-2, ranked number 5 in the nation, and they handle the opening tip. Wardogs start in a 2-3 zone, and Wardogs ball goes out of bounds. They're going to stay with the Eagles. Eagles patient on the offensive end right now. Started out. Skip pass, 3 from the wing. Up, no good. Rebounded up and put back in. That's number 13, Burks. Gibson with the 3. Burks on the backside with the rebound. And Sequoyah gets underway with first scoring of the night.
That's one thing we cannot do is give a very talented team like this second chances. We really need to give them, hold them to one shot to be able to keep ourselves in it early.
It's going to be tough tonight.
Oh, I'd like to see Carson take that one.
Yeah. And this is a team that's bigger than you at most positions. Wardogs turn it over on their first possession as Heine can't handle the pass from Jinx. Good interior passing. Ball goes inside to Bickle. He scores. That's the thick 6'3" senior forward. And Sequoyah has an early 4-0 lead over the Wardogs. Inside to Heine. Booth penetrates on the baseline. Pulls up and he hits it. Wardogs on the board.
Nice shot there.
That was. Nice job. Nice penetration. 3 out front. Nothing but net right there. The big 6'3" sophomore. That's Prater.
Yeah, so the Prater kid really, really impressed me, Coach, at their place. I want to say he maybe put 30 on the board. I think he's on a very talented team. So, I mean this in the utmost compliment more to him than I do. But I thought he was their best player.
Yeah.
I was really, really impressed with how he plays.
Yeah. Nice pass. Go ahead,
sorry, Coach. He can knock down that shot. He can penetrate. He long, plays great defense. So I was really, really impressed with him.
Nice pass inside there by Cad, and Jinx is fouled as he goes up for the shot. Foul is going to be on Bickle, his first, team first, and Jinx will go to the free throw line for 2. First one's up off the front of the rim, no good. Wardogs struggled a little bit too tonight from the free throw line as well. Just underway here at the MAC, Wardogs and the Eagles of Claremore-Sequoyah. Eagles with a early 7-2 lead. Second one by Jinx, also short off the front of the rim.
Yeah, well, they're just a matchup nightmare. They got 4 guys that can shoot it from the perimeter. They got 2 guys that can beat you inside. Their length on defense is very, very problematic. You just got to be able to take advantage of every opportunity they give you. That's going to be from the free throw line. You know, can't give them those second chance points that we talked about. Just a very talented team.
Because you just go right down the line. They are as big or bigger than us at every position.
Every position, yeah.
Foul on Heine inside. That's going to send Bickle to the line. First one's up, and it is good. Gives him 3 on the night. First one on Heine. First team foul. Bickle with one more coming from the line. It's up and good as well. Sequoyah with an early 7-point lead here over the Wardogs. Isaiah Cat penetrating in. I can see the difference right there. Tuesday night, he penetrated in. He got to the rim anytime he wanted.
Anytime he wanted.
Booth going to pull up from the 3. He's going to hit it from deep. Wardogs going to probably have to have some of that tonight to stay in this one.
Yeah.
That makes it 9-5. Good shot right there by Booth as he has all 5 Wardog points here early.
Yeah, it's always a good start when Isaac can get hot early because he's very, very streaky.
And we're going to have another foul on Heine. That's going to be his second.
Yeah. We were in pretty good position there. Just get overextended too much there, Heine, and got into the body.
That's going to be that's going to send Burks to the line for 2. 2 on the senior, Heine. He's going to have to come out already. Checking in is going to be number 15, Lillard. Lillard did not play Tuesday night in our broadcast. First one by Burks is up, and it's good.
Yeah, the boys, this is the second of 3 straight games where they're playing really talented basketball teams. Veneta boys last night, number 5, I believe, Coach, is that right? In 3A tonight, Claremore-Sequoyah.
Yep.
They're going to play number 12, Catoosa.
On Tuesday.
Who leads the state in scoring on Tuesday. So 3 straight, very, very difficult basketball games, but gets us battle tested for districts at Verdigris.
Yeah. Wardog have played a couple of close games against Verdigris this year.
Yeah.
Booth handling the ball out front. He's going to penetrate, and he's going to be called for a walk. He's going to turn it over to the Eagles.
Another nice crowd at the MAC. I will say this, for every basketball game that we played at home, our people show up and support our kids, and can't thank the Wardog community enough for coming out and supporting Wardog basketball each and every game night.
3 put out from Gibson up front. He hits it, and that makes it 14-5. Claremore-Sequoyah in a man-to-man. Cat's going to penetrate on the baseline. Pull up. He's going to be blocked. Blocked inside by Bickle. Sequoyah pushes ahead. Good ball movement. And we're going to have a 3. That's going to be a foul on Booth. Easy call right there. He ran through the arm.
Great effort to get out there by Isaac to contest. Just a little too much there at the end.
That's going to send Gibson to the line for 3 free throws. Okie getting ready to check in for the Wardogs. Okie had a big game Tuesday night against Oologah as he scored, I believe, 14 points. First 2 up and in by Gibson. And Okie's going to check in, and he's going to give Krieger a quick break here. And 3 for 3 from the free throw line. He has Gibson 6 on the 9. Halfway point through the first quarter, Wardogs down 17-5 to a talented Eagles team right here. Into the high post to Carson Jinks. Booth comes off the handoff. Shot goes up, no good. Fought forward, rebounded by Jinks. He's going to go in, fight his way in, and he's going to get to the basket. Good strong move right there by Carson, and he gets 2. Makes it 17-7.
Yeah, tough shot, too,
Yeah,
to be able to finish
in.
there. It's almost like he thought he was going to get fouled.
Yeah, drew some contact and put it in. Eagles moving the ball quickly around the perimeter, and shot goes up, no good. Rebounded, no good. Comes up Lillard with the rebound. Krieger getting ready to come back in after a quick rest. Wardogs down here, 17-10. Inside to Krieger. He's going to skip it to Booth. Booth out to Cat. Cat's going to fight his way in. He's going to draw a rebound. He's going to draw a foul. Foul's on number 33. That's going to be on Prater, his first, team second.
I always I know we've talked about this prior to, but the philosophy of when we're shooting free throws, we don't put anybody down there.
Yeah,
I'm
not sure.
I guess it's just we can't afford those cheap fouls over the back or their length. We're just saying with that length, we're not getting it anyway.
Yeah.
All we're going to do is do something crazy, so it's just interesting.
Yeah.
So we take one Bickle out and come back with another Bickle.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that they're twins. Look
They're
very similar.
both seniors. I know.
Yeah, they definitely are. Looking at this one here, so it looks like Caleb's a little taller than brother though.
Wardogs miss both free throws, something we can't afford to do tonight, and to have a chance to stay in this. So we're going to take care of any opportunity that we can.
Ball movement's impressive by the Sequoyah team.
They're skipping it side to side, being patient. Now going to penetrate, finding a wide open on the backside, and we're going to get a 3-second call right there. Something you don't see a whole lot. Something you don't see a whole lot anymore in high school basketball. A coach in a suit. Something we talked about a little bit, that really, kind of when the COVID came along, I don't know if that was the reason, but coaches don't dress up much anymore. They just kind of wear, more slacks and maybe as a pullover or sweats. But Claremore-Sequoyah's coach, he's dressed up. He's got a suit and his tie on.
Yeah, Coach Bart wins tonight. Best dressed of tonight. He does. Looks great tonight.
Krieger from a three from the corner. It's in. The shot right there. Krieger makes it 17-10. Wardogs hanging around. Three from the wing. That's Gibson. 9 already for him tonight. The lead is 10.
Boy, I thought
should have a foul out front right there.
I thought Colton got hammered.
Yeah, that should have been a foul out front on Prater. He body checked him pretty hard right there. Wardogs turn it over. Claremore will bring it up. Shot goes up inside by the Eagles. No good.
Yeah, good contest there by Carson.
Jinx with the rebound. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Wardogs down 20-10. Inside to Carson. I got the Cat. Cat going to penetrate back the same side. Jinx going to go up strong.
Boy.
And he is going to be shot blocked.
Well, I thought he got hammered.
And Eagles score on the other end. That's Prater. 5 on the night for him as Wardogs don't have anybody back. Under 1 minute in the first quarter. Inside to Jinx. He goes up strong, and he's going to draw a foul. They're going to call a block inside. That'll send Carson to the line for 2.
Yeah, I just think this is that L4 back every time. I think it's just the length. I just think that, they've got, like you said a couple of times, Coach, they've got us in every position. We're just going to try to run through or push and get a cheap foul, and we can't afford to do so.
Jinx 0 for 3 so far on the free throw line. Foul was on the other Bickle. That was on Caleb, his brother Carson. Both seniors for the Eagles. And Jinx gets the last one. And that makes it 22-11. Under 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Wardogs down 22-11 to a talented Claremore-Sequoyah team. They're going to be content to hold, looks like, for the final shot here of the first quarter.
What about the 4-2 high school game?
We haven't talked about that
tonight.
About that here in a little bit. I was going to bring that up to you here in a little bit.
Yeah. Wow. When that night, we'll let us finish the quarter here.
And
good
ball is
there.
stealing. So the Wardogs do deny the shot right there. And so one's in the book. And Wardogs trail 22-11.
So I'm thumbing through Twitter that night, and I'm seeing the 4-2, and I'm thinking, okay, someone's being funny or whatever, and then it becomes a trend, and then I'm seeing it on some Oklahoma City news stations, and I start reading, and I'll be danged if it's not
It
a
is
legit.
true. I am the same thing. I was whatever night it was, and I'm getting I get a text from my son Jacob. And he's got like something off of Twitter, and it said 42.
Yeah.
I said, Jake, that's probably. I said that can't be the real score.
No way.
He said it is. Then he sends me like a little clip thing, and it was Weatherford and Anadarko.
And it was sped up. Like did you see that one where they sped the whole game?
I
up?
didn't see that one.
You could see the whole game in a minute and a half or whatever.
But I know Weatherford came in. They're ranked number 3, but Anadarko came in ranked number 8. Anadarko's got a great basketball program. Has for years.
I can't remember which one. One of them has I think they have 2 losses.
Weatherford.
Maybe one.
Weatherford's ranked number 3.
And who won the game?
Weatherford did 4-2. And he was at Weatherford. And I know I'm watching the Tulsa News, and they interviewed the Weatherford coach, and they said, you seem pretty content just to sit back. He said, well, we had the lead. We scored first. And he said, I didn't really feel like I need to get out. And he said, we had the lead, and they were content just to sit back and let them play catch. But we talked earlier this season here about will we implement a shot clock in high school basketball?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, for a lot of people, that's the argument. That's the argument why there.
That was the game that is the epitome of the reason why. Now look, we don't know. I mean, we don't know their. I don't know their programs, and good for them if they want to sit back and do it. I can't imagine sitting here on Wardog TV what you and I could talk about in a game that's 4-2.
Yeah.
We would just have to mute ourselves, I think, Coach. And,
yeah.
It kind of blows my mind a little bit. I watched my 7th grade daughter's basketball team score 30 points in a game, and I'm like, how could someone watch a high school basketball game 4-2? I mean, I'd love to know fan reaction.
And then I did see it live the last 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And Anadarko shot a 3 to win it.
I saw that.
And Okie at the free throw line for the War Dogs as he penetrated and drew the foul. Second one on Bickle, and Okie steps up and hits both of them. So War Dogs cut it to 22-13. Yeah. I was talking to one of the guys I teach with at Seneca now. We were talking about that game today. He said, how do you get your kids to buy in that we're not going to shoot the ball?
How do you sell that in practice?
Yeah, how do you? I mean, because I could see it when you're coming in, and we're going to have a foul underneath on the War Dogs. If you're coming in and you're 1-20 and you're playing Weatherford, but Anadarko's ranked number 8 in Class 4A
and can score the basketball.
Yeah, they can play.
I looked at some of their scores.
And,
they're scoring 74 and 71 and 82 and 68.
And but just to go in and say, hey, we are not going to shoot it, really, really wild there. Caleb Bickle going to go to the line for the Eagles as he was fouled by Carson Jinks. Carson's first free throw is up, and it is good by Caleb Bickle. Caleb and Carson, both seniors. But yeah, that's been the news and the talk of high school sports or sports all over Oklahoma is the 4-2 basketball game, and I'm sure it's even had some national attention as well.
Point, yeah.
Bickle hits both of them, giving him 2 on the night.
So do you think does that the game that goes ahead and cements the fact that Oklahoma goes to the shot clock?
Well,
is that the last nail, so to speak?
I don't know.
Coach, I can tell you the votes from 4A to 6A, it is the vast majority of member schools want the shot clock. You get to 3A, it gets about 50-50, but still it would pass. 2A, it gets under 50-50, but still 40%. 1A and down, it's not close. They don't want it.
Yeah, War Dogs steal the ball. Carson push hard, and he's going to go up strong. He had a foul right there. No call.
Got to stop the ball there, Coach.
That's
way
right. He
too
stepped
easy.
out of the way right there. That's Prater. That's 7 on the night for him, and War Dogs should have took a charge. Yeah, I know. Is it if the change comes along, does it go to a vote of the schools, or just does the OSSA decide that's what we're going to do?
Well, and and like I said, they put a survey out to try to get the to see what all member schools, and that includes that's all public and private schools, and if it went top to bottom, if you just had to have simple majority, Coach, it passes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't pass by 1 or 2 votes. I mean, it's a significant vote for the shot clock. So I'll be really, really interested to see if it's not implemented.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the pace of play and what it does with the game. A lot of it is cost. I mean, you don't get free shot clocks.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Coach, you're going to spend $5,000 to put shot clocks in.
And now you're going to pay schools, even though it's not significant per night, but you figure
you're
not
paying
another person to sit here and to run that clock.
That's all they do is run the shot clock. And again, when you're in those smaller districts, you got less people to pull from.
Yep.
And I really do. I understand some of the concerns on instituting the shot clock, but again, I think a game like that is just when the quality of the game is affected.
Yeah, you feel like the integrity of the game's even damaged a little bit. You really do. Yeah,
that's tough.
And I know it's happened before. I've seen it a few more times, maybe in girls' action than maybe a boys, where they try to do that.
Yeah,
but you don't see it a whole lot.
I will say this: it feels like I've seen more 100-6 games, to where then I have I just can't imagine officiating that game. I can't imagine keeping a book and a clock and, if you're the public address announcer. I mean, if you're the athletic director at that school, you're the home school, you're like, I'm paying these officials $135 a piece to stand there.
Yeah.
They stand there. I mean, I'd like to know, this is what I haven't heard. Maybe you have, how long did the game last? Real time?
Have
you heard that?
I haven't. That's what I know. My wife saw on the news last night. She goes, that took a long time. I said, no, it really didn't, because the clock never stopped. And I know that Weatherford won, and I know that at least one of the points was a free throw.
Is that right?
Yeah,
okay.
And so they only had one basket.
So, I mean, if, let's say 5 fouls were called.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the clock never stops, the game's going to last 32 minutes, right? You have a 15-minute halftime. So, Coach, I bet the game didn't play an hour.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Kind of like some of those football games we did where they didn't throw it much. We said we're gonna be home early tonight.
Yeah. Which, as long as we're winning, we're okay with that. Well, this is a third shot attempt on this possession, and now they're going to get a fourth. This is just the stuff we cannot do.
Yeah.
Is give them all these second-hand points.
Now a fifth shot. Same thing we talked a little bit about against Uliga.
That's 5. That's 5 shots on this trip.
And finally going to rust it down. And it's going to stay with the Eagles, I believe. Oakey going to check back in. He's going to get Krieger. So deflating defensively. Give up just shot after shot after shot. And he walked with it, looked like.
Yeah, that's six shots on this possession alone.
Yeah.
Here's shot 7. Well, I thought he was going to shoot it there. Now he's going to put one up.
8. And finally going to go to the Wardogs, even though they really came with the rebound.
Goodness.
They just stepped on the baseline with it there.
Yeah.
Sophomore Logan Sumapong going to check in.
Yeah.
Logan has some really good minutes the other night against Uliga.
Had some good minutes against Bonita last night. Again, that's not just, a knock on our kids. That's them getting after it too. I mean, their length is just a problem down low.
It's something we talked about a little bit the other night in the and Booth turns it over in the game against Uliga, our last broadcast here. Wardogs, gave up a lot of offensive rebounds the other night against Uliga. They were just able to score and overcome that. It hasn't been the situation here tonight. That foul's going to go on Cat. That's going to be his first, team 5th. That's going to send number 24, that is Wood, to the free throw line, looking for his first points of the night. The first one's up, and it is good. Makes it 29-13, and Oakey's going to check in, and he's going to give and Booth is going to check out for the Wardogs. One more coming for Wood. It's up, and it is good.
I don't know if they missed a free throw tonight. Another sign of a good basketball team. You know what I mean? When you're really good from the free throw line. 10 points from the foul line for Sequoyah. Good job by Sam.
Yep, and Lillard comes up with the loose ball, and he scores on the baseline right there. Lillard's first point, and the Wardogs needed a much-needed basket there. And one thing about Claremore-Sequoyah coming down here, they're going to come down here, and they're going to make you play defense so they get the shot they want.
Absolutely.
Wardogs been in the zone really all night, and pass goes off the side of the backboard. Cat's going to get it. He's going to penetrate hard. And,
tough shot.
Oh, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Prater.
That's a foul right there. They missed it. Pretty obvious one.
And Sequoyah misses layup on the other end. It's going to go out of bounds off of Claremore over the Wardogs. 3:10, and what's really a pretty rapidly moving game here as well. Wardogs down 15-30.
Pretty clean game first half. Neither team. We both have 5 fouls. Nobody's in foul trouble. Miami with 5 turnovers. Sequoyah with 3. So, other than we've missed about 4 free throws, it's honestly been a pretty clean played game. We knocked down those free throws. It's still a double-digit lead, but we're a little closer. I thought Isaiah got hit on the wrist there.
Shot goes out of bounds, and it go over to the Eagles. Krieger going to check back in. Big difference right now is they're shooting. They really often just shoot until they make it.
Oh, goodness,
just rebound,
yeah,
rebound.
And again, some of that is just a credit to them, just with their physicality. And, they check in these guys. Tristan Gibson comes in, another big 6'3" body down low, so they don't give up any size, when they're subbing in and out.
2:30 left till halftime. Wardogs trail here 15-30. Wardogs in 2-3, been in the 2-3 zone all night. Into the high post. That's always where you want to get in. Wardogs get away with a shove right there. First points of the night for Tristan Gibson. He's a 6'3" sophomore. The lead is 17. Booth going to shoot a deep three. In and out. Rebounded inside by the Eagles. Into the high post. Now skips it. And three right there. That is Woods. 5 on the night from him, and the lead is 20. Heine going to check back in for the Wardogs. And Booth throws it away, or throws it to the Eagles. And it's easy points right there by Prater.
Yeah, kind of hung around for really a long time, and they've kind of stretched it here in this second quarter, and really just over the last 3 minutes. And that's 3 straight turnovers. I shouldn't have said anything. We'd played a pretty good game, but that's 3 straight turnovers now for the Wardogs on this side of the floor. And they've capitalized on those as well, which is, giving them an opportunity to stretch this lead.
Yeah. 1:15 left till halftime. Wardogs down 37-15. Good ball movement inside, and that's Tristan Gibson, his second basket of the night. Big, wide body, strong-looking young man, just a sophomore. What I remember about Claremore-Sequoyah, coach, is we Sumapong with a three from the corner off the back of the rim. No good. Going to rebounded by Booth. He's going to turn and throw it to Krieger. Sumapong comes up with it. He's going to go up with a shot again. And no good. A few years, when Seth and Colton and those boys were 6th graders, and we started 6th grade basketball back up.
Yeah.
Had been away for a year or two. And we had a pretty good team. We'd won, a couple little tournaments, and we'd go play Claremore-Sequoyah.
Yep.
And we don't get the ball across half court until the third quarter.
Yeah, no, I say it all the time. Again, Steve Cooper's a good friend of ours, as we both know well, and I tell Coop, I was like, that's the only team that we couldn't beat.
Yeah.
Those teams, like that group, our current sophomores who you're talking about, when they were 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, we beat up on a lot of people.
Yeah.
We never beat Claremore-Sequoyah.
I know we went there.
Never beat
that
them.
night, that day I cussed them. I didn't have any answers.
And it's not just in basketball. There's the same way in football, incredibly talented, just a good group of kids that's coming through there right now.
3 at the buzzer by Wood. Gives him 8 on the night, and the halftime score is 42-15. Sequoyah has opened up a big lead over the Wardogs. All right, we're halftime here. We're going to have the Miami Wardog cheerleaders perform, followed by the Miamiettes, followed by the Pizza Hut Airplane Challenge. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. About 7 minutes we'll be back for second half action between the Wardogs and the Eagles.
And now your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the floor the Miami High School cheer team under the direction of head coach Lindsey Beard. Continuing our halftime Please welcome to the floor the Miamiettes under the direction of head coach Whitney Marble. And now it's time for the Wardog Basketball Booster Club's Airplane Challenge, sponsored by Miami Pizza Hut. The winner will receive a free gift certificate from Miami Pizza Hut. The plane that lands closest to the Pizza Hut box will be the winner. Must be in the bleachers when you let your plane fly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, let it fly. Our winner is Sutton Smith. We want to thank Miami Booster Club and Pizza Hut for sponsoring our basketball programs. And now we have the winning bids in the cheerleaders pie auction. We'll start with brownies. If you are the highest bidder, please see Lindsay Merritt in the lobby. Brownies, tray number 2, Shelly Weston. Cinnamon rolls number 2, Amanda Davis. Apple pie. Harold Post. Super Bowl cake, Carter Hurd. Blueberry muffins, Erica Summer. Chocolate chip cookie cake, Krisha North. The Wardog cookie cake, Joey Williams. Chocolate chip cookie cake, David Davis. Cinnamon rolls number 1, Harold Post. Brownies, tray number 1, Coach Chad Davis. Cherry cobbler, Joey Williams. Hello Dolly Bars, David Davis. Red Velvet Cookies, Dwayne Sundberg. Funfitted Cake Pops, Marcel Walter. Snickerdoodle Cupcake, Jake, Hunter, and Fred. Crumble Cookies, Marcel Walter. Wardog Cookie Cake, Darren E. Chocolate Chip Cookies, Amy Walls. French Macaroons, Barb Vogel. Triple Chocolate Cake, Josh Cat. Coconut Cake, Katie Iverson. Banana Nut Muffins, Darren Prater. Great American Cookie Cake, Marcel Walter. Congratulations to the winners. Please see Lindsay in the lobby.
Welcome back to Miami Activity Center, campus of Miami High School. We're at halftime with the Miami Wardogs and the Claremore-Sequoyah Eagles. Eagles have a big lead over the Wardogs at 42-15. Eagles come in 19-2, ranked number 5 in Class 3A. And they have been everything advertised tonight. It's been a tough one for the Wardogs in the first half.
Yeah, I'm not real excited about the halftime score, but I will say my night was so just a hair. My wife did and won some cinnamon rolls and brownies. So I got some Super Bowl cinnamon rolls and brownies from the Miami Cheer.
We were
it's
talking,
all for a good cause.
Yeah, thank you for everyone who have bid on the cheerleaders bake sale.
Correct.
And they're raising money for their camps and everything they're involved in. Ken was sitting talking, said, wonder how many parents have just realized that they had bought a dessert because the kids are out there bidding on stuff.
That's exactly right. That's a good point.
And Coach made a mistake first half. We talked about the game, high school game 42.
But let's stop for a minute. That's rare.
I know what.
We don't make mistakes on this telecast.
That's right.
Anyway, go ahead.
And this is something I learned my last couple years in Miami High School and Coach Mercy. We thought of something we want to talk about, and we wrote it down. And there was something I was going to talk to you about, and I didn't write it down, and I can't remember what it was. It'll come to me a little bit.
Okay.
And it'll be fun to talk about.
I like it. You'll come up with it.
All right, we're back to the second half of action here. The Wardogs and the Eagles. Eagles up 42-15. Unfortunately, over the Wardogs. Eagles come in 19-2 on the season.
Just tough, strong move right there by Carson Bickle, 6'3" senior.
His 6 points on the night for him.
If I can see the Wardogs just fight here.
Yeah, come in.
Just fight. We've got another home game left with the senior night. We're going to want to play well that night against another, as we talked about, a very talented Catoosa team, top 15, 18, number 1 scoring team in the state coming in here on Tuesday. But, you want to try to kind of get some positive momentum going because when you get into districts, I know in the regionals, I know you're going to look up and say, well, our chances aren't good here or there. Everybody's 0-0. The pressure turns up a little bit when it comes to that.
Good steal right there by James, and he can't get the follow. He can get the fall. Krieger hustles down and gets the rebound. Booth moving out front. Loses control of it. Over to Cat, now to Booth. Booth the three from the corner. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, high for the rebound was Carson Bickle.
Good look.
Yep. Each with a good steal right there. Offensive rebound to the Eagles. gets underway in the second half. Congratulations to the Lady Wardogs. They pick up a victory early tonight as they swept the season series with the Lady Eagles inside to Carson Bickler, who scores again. 8 on the night for him. Penetrates in. Flip shot, no good. Rebounded by the Eagles. They push it hard. Kept back, and he gets a steal. Deep on the other end. Rare turnover.
Only their 5th of the game.
Booth penetrates in. He gets one ball. 7 on the night for Isaac.
Nice back door.
That is Prater on the back door. Bucket for the Eagles.
Gives him 13.
Coach, maybe I don't want to talk about it because some of those guys were 6th graders. Maybe we did talk about it.
Yeah, we did. I'd rather not relive it.
Yep.
Those were, again, you won a whole lot of basketball games with that group, but couldn't beat Claremore-Sequoyah. And you can see why when you look down at this list. Judah Gibson, sophomore, Kyler Moore, Landon Gilbert, who in the senior, another 6'2", good-looking player. The Gibson kids come in 6'3", sophomore, and then obviously Easton Prater, who leads all scorers tonight, number 33. Those are all second. And they've been long since they started that growth back then too.
Krieger from 3 from the corner. No good. Rebounded by number 13. That is Britt Burks.
Well, something, obviously, Coach, you coached a lot of basketball and coached a lot of basketball where you went deep and into the state tournament. When you size up this Claremore-Sequoyah team, knowing that they're going to play in 3A, everything that I've seen in the 2 times I've seen, small sample size. Neither one is going to be surprised to see this team go deep, right?
Their team is definitely going to have the capability to make a run in the playoffs. And they match up with people pretty well. Fallon Heine, it's his team first in the second half.
Yeah, that's my thing. They're not going to be like overly matched against anyone. No one's going to just show up and say, "Oh gosh, we're just swallowing this up," because they do again the things right that good teams do to win close games when you got even competition. They shoot free throws really well. They don't turn the ball over. They're deep.
Yeah, they're patient. They take good shot selection.
And they played 9 kids tonight, and there's not a lot of drop-off, Coach, from when the starter comes out to that bench guy. So there's a very impressive basketball team. They really are.
Inside to Jinx. Going to go up strong, and he's going to get the ball. Nice job out there. All right, senior forward for the Wardogs. 5 on the night for him.
Kind of cheap foul there. I don't love the call.
Foul call number 2, Carson James.
It's going to be on Jinx. That's going to be his second of the half. Sequoyah 19-2. Their losses. One came back in December 13th. They lost to Little Kansas by 5.
Tournament game?
No, it was a game after the tournament.
Oh, okay.
First game, and it was a Tuesday after tournament. Yeah, we talked about those are dangerous games.
Tough.
And they won the Adair tournament and then come back and played on Tuesday and lost to Little Kansas by 5. And their other loss is to the Iowa Longhorns, which is ranked number 17 in Class 4A. They lost 58-44 early in February. And I know I see I know was coached by Clyde Barkley, and I see him quite a bit because
of Justin.
Yeah, because of Justin. My son works with the basketball program at Wardog State, and so he's there most of the time. And I asked him the day, so Coach, how's your year going? He said, we're having a really good year. I like where we're at. I like the draw in playoffs. And so they, that's their 2 losses on the season.
Well, I mean, basketball is long as we talked about. You're going to play 24 to 25 games. Nobody goes undefeated. You know what I mean?
Very seldom.
And it's hard to show up every single night and have your A game and play at your best. You know what I'm saying? So, 19-2, pretty impressive.
Really impressive.
And they're as good as advertised. That's the other thing, too. We've all probably set up and showed, really, this is the team that's number 9 or number 5 or whatever. This team is worthy of what they are.
Inside the Jinx, he's going to power his way up. He's going to draw a foul. That's what seeing Carson do the free throw line. Rapidly moving third quarter. This foul's on number 13. That's on Brett Burks. He's a 6-foot senior. His team first of the half. They rapidly moving third quarter. Logan Sumapong getting ready to check in for the Wardogs, as is Sam Lillard. Both sophomores. First one by Jinx is up and good. Carson 6 on the night. Sumapong and Lillard coming in, and Krieger and Booth checking out.
Kyler Moore for the Eagles checks in for the first time, a 5'10" sophomore guard, number 11. 9th Eagle to see action here tonight.
And it's kind of a second by Jinx, kind of a strange. The Eagles jumped on pretty early lead, but it's kind of, there's just a very workmanship.
Methodical, just
methodical. That's what
is the word.
They have shown very little motion.
Yep. This is a business trip.
Yeah, they're going to come down and take care of business. Yep. And they've handled things pretty well. Oh, wow.
That's where
Nice pass inside.
Yeah, that's just where they're tough, because we have to double to be able, because they're picking for the size and then the cuts in the basket. This is good basketball.
Take the pass right there by the senior Caleb Bickle, and he hits Gibson. 6 points on the night for Gibson.
See, again, good penetration by Oki. Beats a guy off the dribble, thinks he's got an easy look. There's another 6'3" body down there with length that forces the floater, and we don't get a basket.
At the 1 minute mark of the third quarter, inside to Gibson.
I thought it, yeah.
And we're going to have a offensive foul called, a hooking foul on Gibson. It's going to be his first, team second. We're right at the 1 minute mark of the third quarter.
We've increased our security at the home exit, if you can tell, that the camera pans over there. Thank you.
It's that big guy standing down there guarding the door. Coach Mercer. Inside to Carson, and he's going to be called for an offensive foul as well.
Coach Mercer has seen a few dribbles in this gym.
Yes, he has.
As has Coach Paxson, longtime assistant.
We have a foul on Carson. And Warlock's going to turn it over.
Coach Chofka with a bewildered look on that call, but didn't really say anything, just used the facial expression. Do you see high school going to the protected area underneath the basket? What do they call that? Sorry?
It's the arc.
Yeah, the arc underneath the basket where, that's kind of that safe zone for the defender.
Yeah.
It's
got to be, can't be inside of that to take a charge.
Correct.
Got to be outside of it.
Do you see, boy, what a nice display there by Judah Gibson on just penetration and being able to get that shot anytime he wants. Just a nice job there. What a fast-moving third quarter.
Yeah, it definitely was. That's something I really never have given a lot of thought, but that would be easy to implement, drawing the arc under the basket.
I agree. That one's cheaper than the shot clock implementation.
It is. And something that maybe I would think, and I hated Oh, anytime we had a scrimmage, I just prayed that official showed up that I didn't have to officiate the scrimmage. When it came to officiating, I was horrible. But I think that helps the officials.
I agree.
You know, on the charge, on the block calls, underneath.
Yeah, it'd be hard to call a backcourt violation if that line wasn't in the middle of the court.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you have that arc down there. It does give an absolute visual. Now also it gives a visual to the referees that are free every night, which is the fans
who sit behind us. That's correct.
So we're taking bids and bets on which gets implemented first, the arc
or the shot clock.
I'm going to go with the shot clock.
You might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
It really is an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, honestly, that I could just stand on the table for either. I'm just being honest when I say that. Are we in a position here at Miami Public Schools when they say you got to get a shot clock? Are we going to have to go dig up some? No, we'll just purchase them. We'll put them in, and we'll.
But not all schools are going to be in our situation.
Not all schools can do that, and I respect the heck out of that. I really, really do.
And so what you're going to have across the state of Oklahoma is local Security Bank and Trust shot clock.
That's a great point, actually. The McDonald's shot clock.
That's right. That shot clock was brought to you by
Jim Paxson Trust.
Underway here in the fourth quarter. Wardogs trail here. 59-21. Pass inside to Heine. He can't come up with it. The Eagles push hard. Penetrate on the baseline. Skip pass.
Nice look.
Three from the corner. It's number 11, Kyler Moore. His first points of the night.
I've been really impressed with Judah Gibson, 6'1" sophomore guard.
They've done a good job. A lot to be impressed here tonight by the Eagles, and Heine throws the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, and again, and you made a comment too, and I'll tell you another thing that I've been really impressed with is you don't see arrogance out of this Sequoyah team.
No.
You don't see this cocky, look at us type deal, man. You made it methodical.
Yep, it's what it's been tonight.
This is what we do. This is how we win. It's just kind of it's been very fun to watch. I mean, it really has. I mean, obviously, we'd love for it not to be at the expense of our boys who, obviously we're going to be homers and we're going to cheer hard for, and we wish the score was reversed. But at the same time, Coach Paxson, we've watched a lot of ball, and you appreciate good basketball when it's played the right way.
And like right there, we have an offensive foul, and they don't question anything.
No.
They toss the ball to the official.
Yep.
They turn and jog back and get ready to play defense.
Yep.
Underway here in the fourth quarter, and what we knew would be a tough one tonight for the Wardogs. Three in the corner is blocked by Booth is blocked.
Yeah, it was Caleb Bickle, 6'5" senior, being able to stretch out and get a hand on that ball.
Shot goes up. It's going to be pulled down by the big sophomore. Gibson, 8 on the night, off the bench. 6'3" sophomore. You talk about a wide body, good-looking young man.
Yeah, good-looking kid.
And
they've really just hung in that 2-3 zone, Coach, all night long, and just used their length and their athleticism to be able to give us fits. Good job there by Colton Oki.
Come behind there. Oki's going to penetrate on the baseline. He's going to get to the basket right there. And
nice
good job by Colton.
Yeah, really nice job there by Colton.
Yep. And I know. Like I said, this is the coach's first year, and we talked a little bit at halftime. And I'm bad with names, but I know the coach who was Sequoyah for a long time. Used to run a matchup zone. Used to just drive us crazy. And these guys tonight really just come out. They just play man-to-man all night long.
You know what's crazy? That our security guy right now, if you went and asked him, he'd spit that name off just like that.
Yeah, you would.
Rusty Mercer, don't forget anything.
Battle inside.
Well, good effort there by both teams, really.
Cat's going to come up with a loose ball. I was at the Rogers State game last night, and there's a gentleman sitting in the stands, one of those you know him.
Yeah.
But I couldn't place him. Cat penetrates in, no good. Rebound by Gibson. I think he's someone who's a high school official that we would see like an NEO. So I took a picture of him and
sent it to Rusty.
And I did, but I couldn't get it wasn't a very good picture. And I said, Rusty, do you know who this is? And he just said he wasn't really sure. And in Rusty's defense, it was not a very good picture. But you're right. He and officials would come in. I said, I don't know those guys. He said, yeah, we had him 4 years ago on a Tuesday, and this was the place.
Yeah.
And he made this call late in the game.
Yeah.
And he didn't forget anything.
Well,
and I might forget how to get home tonight. I don't know.
I'm going to tell you, yeah, so I got a great one early in the year. Matter of fact, I remember where I was at. It was in between the girls. The girls had just finished at Uaga, and we was waiting on the boys. I was in the foyer. I'm talking to Brady Despain, longtime basketball coach and assistant superintendent now at Uaga. And he's talking about some of the really good basketball teams that you and Coach Mercer had here at Miami and some of those wars that went on. He said, man, you guys had a great point guard, just gritty, always wore a headband. What was that guy's name? And I'm like, oh, yeah, that was and I just blanked.
A lot of people called him Colt Summers.
Okay, yeah, that's it was driving me crazy.
But doesn't that drive you crazy? It does.
Finally, I mean, I'm naming his dad's name. I'm naming his second cousin.
Either him or Bo Bussey.
It was Colt Summers.
Okay.
I text Rusty. I'm like, who was the point guard that always wore the headband, gritty, tough?
Yes.
And he said Colt Summers. I mean, it was just an immediate deal. And I apologize, Colt, if you're listening. Great basketball player. I just drew a blank. But in all fairness to Colt, I do that with NEO kids all the time.
I'm the same way.
You know, I'll remember the high school they went to. I'll remember the jersey number they wore. I'll remember stats from the Kilgore game. Couldn't tell you his first name. Yeah, it drives me bananas.
What I and I spent a lot of years here at Miami, 24 years, and prior to this, I spent about 7 years at Deer Creek and Edmond. And somebody will bring up a name, and I got to think, what school were they at? Is that a kid I coached in Edmond?
Oh,
Is that a kid that I coached at Miami? I kept going to call Okie with 3 there, and I kept wanting to call Hayden Pilkington, not Carmen Pilkington.
There you go.
Which I think is probably relative. I think she's a student here, I think, a few years back.
Yeah, so going back to Bo Bussey, great teams, by the way, that those guys were a part of. You can name off all those kids, but fun story real quick about Bo Bussey. I won't forget his name. Amanda Davis, my wife and I, babysitted Bo Bussey when he was an infant.
Is
like
that right?
An infant because my wife worked with Bo's dad. So, and become really good friends with their parents. And so, yeah, before we had kids, we helped Bo Bussey along a little bit. So we followed, even though I wasn't obviously at Miami then, I was at my coaching tenure at NEO. We watched a lot of Miami boys basketball games, Coach, during that 4 years, cheering on our guy, Bo Bussey.
It's kind of you talk about that kind of ironic story there, and we apologize. We're sitting there reminiscing. Game's a little rough right here.
Yep.
My first job ever in 1989 was at Norman Central Mid High, and my oldest daughter, who was an infant at that time, was babysat by some people in Norman named Daryl and Gina White.
Oh, is that right?
Of course, they were both from Miami.
See, we always
we knew. My
family,
Shannon's, my wife's family knew. Knew the White family, and because they'd been kind of in the foster system together, and both of her mom and them had kept kids as well. And so, when Jamie was little, Daryl and Gina babysat her when I was at my first year teaching Norman. Deep 3 right there by Booth. Going to give him 10 on the night. That makes it 66-31. In a rapidly moving
second half, just been flying by.
There's only 7 fouls called.
So but here we go. We're wrapping this thing back because everybody's saying, now wait a minute, guys. What's this have to do with the basketball game? Well, Gina White runs the concession stand with the SCCLA. Daryl White, still coaching for us, head girls middle school softball coach and assistant junior high baseball coach.
Oh, in and out and down for Booth. Daryl coached here for years and retired.
Brought him back.
Went into business and did some other stuff, and then we brought him back.
Yeah, still teaching science. Actually, one of my son's favorite teachers, Coach White. So.
And when I first came here to Miami coaching high school football, Daryl was on the staff. We called him Captain D.
Yeah.
And foul underneath on Krieger. And send Bickle to the free throw line.
For our viewers out there, if they're maybe looking at this thinking, they're up 30, why is Sequoyah, why am I still seeing a couple of starters? They've played everybody with the exception of 3 kids. Yeah. So, and I don't even know if they've even had these kids with them on this trip. So
but they're listed on the roster.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say something I have not seen in my 26 years of sitting on a high school basketball bench. The guy listed on the roster, Luke Wood, is listed as 6'1.5".
That's true. I mean,
I have never seen.
He must be proud of that half, you know.
So that must be an inside joke or something.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
But I've seen coaches that when I first came to Miami, I coached with a guy, and everybody he played, the opposing team, was all 7 foot, and we'd go to play him, and they weren't near that big.
Yeah.
But I've never seen anybody listed as 6'1.5". Good penetration by Booth. Pulls up, can't get it to drop.
I will say this. We'll do one more plug for our 7th grade boys. Coach Cooper's good to see you, my friend. Coach Cooper, athletic director, longtime basketball coach, signing off here. Heading back to Claremore. But 7th grade boys basketball will play for the Verdigris Valley Conference Championship tomorrow.
Right here in the
MAC.
MAC.
Right here in the MAC at 9 o'clock in the morning, right here in the MAC. First game of the day of 5 junior high conference championship games. It's the Miami boys are in the very first one. They will play Locust Grove here. Both teams undefeated. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning, and then we'll be followed by 5 other games from several different schools amongst our Verdigris Valley Conference. So excited about that. Excited for those young men.
If you don't do anything in the morning, come out and watch we love to have a good crowd for that game tonight, for tomorrow morning for those 7th grade boys. And
yeah, we're going to have a little fun with that. I mean, we're actually going to announce starting lineups. That's something that junior high kids never get an opportunity to do. We're going to make this really feel like a championship weekend, and we're going to do that for all of our teams. Right after that game, Locust Grove girls are going to play Ulagar girls. We're going to do that for them too. We want their experience here in Miami to really feel like a big time day, because it is. I mean, those junior high kids play 16 games, Coach. You coached it forever. Yep. And it's pretty neat for them to have something to play for, and we're going to be able to do that right here. We get to do that once every 8 years, and it's our turn tomorrow, so we're excited about it. 2
free throws out there by Sam Lillard. Gives him 4 on the night, and he stepped up and hit them both. Under a minute now.
Well, again, Coach, just very impressive Claremore-Sequoyah team. Not a bad effort, I guess, overall. I mean, the second and third quarter is when they really stretched it from us.
Yep.
I feel like we've closed the game a little better. They're just a very, very talented basketball team. We want to wish them nothing but the best. This is a non-conference game. They are a 3A school. They are a former Verdigris Valley Conference member.
Yep.
They now play in a different conference, but we wish them the best of luck. We'll continue to match up with them in non-conference play in basketball, some non-district junior high football. Got a great relationship with our friends at Claremore-Sequoyah, so we wish this group nothing but the best.
Carter McKibben for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Only thing negative I'm going to say about Claremore-Sequoyah, as Oki shoots it up, gets his real 1 rebound, is I'm not sure if the white undershirts underneath the blue is legal in playoffs.
Interesting.
Sometimes it has to be the same
color
as the main color.
You know what? That's
of
interesting.
The uniform.
Yeah.
Now, and some years they are picky on it, and then they worry about something else.
Yeah.
But
I do know that our girls, have the alternative gray uniforms, which is a really good-looking uniform that Coach Fairchild told me tonight. He goes, well, it's probably the last time you see them because we can't wear them because it has to be a true darker white.
Right, yeah.
So, but anyway, so it's just interesting.
2 free throws by Oki. And that's going to bring this one to a close. Wardogs will be back here Tuesday night. It'll be senior night, and we will be hosting the Catoosa Indians.
Yes, we will.
And senior night activities will get underway at 5:45.
That'll be our last telecast.
Until
baseball. I'm probably going to do a baseball game.
All right.
I know me and you love baseball.
Yes, we do.
So I'd love for you to come back and maybe do a couple Wardog baseball games with us.
All right, we'd love to talk to you about that. It's been a lot of fun, and we got one more home game here on the basketball season. So people ask me, are you still coaching? I said, no, I'm broadcasting, and I am having the time of my life.
We love it.
Doing it.
It's a lot of fun. There are a lot of things we miss about coaching, obviously, but this is a lot of fun. It keeps us attached to the game. We have a ball, and we hope you guys enjoy spending time with us.
And I don't even think my wife minds it that much because she gets tired of listening to me. She can turn off the computer.
Yeah. I mean, I should hit mute. Just mute.
Hit mute.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
good to see you.
Eagles win big here tonight, 67-38 over the Wardogs, and they move to 20-2 on the season. So be with us here. Next Tuesday night, our last broadcast of Wardog TV for basketball, as the Wardogs will host the Catoosa Indians on senior night. For Chad Javis and Jim Paxton for Wardog TV, thanks for being a part.